This is the Tales of Mercia, the Fallen Kingdom. It's okay, I did it. It's fine, We're all good. The O doesn't matter. I fixed it very quickly before the stream went live. Hi!
Hello.
How is everyone? I'm not dressing up today, by the way, chat, because it's too hot. It's 31 degrees centigrade outside. In my office, it's 29 degrees. And
Ew.
so, yeah, 29. So it's a little bit sweaty here at the moment. How's it for you guys? Like, are you guys warm in Canada land?
It's about 20 degrees.
20 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not too
Well,
bad.
Right now it's 10.
Okay, that's
It's
very much tolerable. Yeah. I will accept. I could wear shorts in that. That's fine. This sort of weather is too hot.
I'm contemplating on putting on a hoodie. So.
Hold on.
I have a bucket of water.
When does your winter start, Jen?
Winter doesn't start until November, okay? So.
Okay, so you're thinking of a hoodie now when it's like, what,
and
10
like,
degrees?
This is winter. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
This is winter for us.
Okay.
Not like in my hometown. My hometown, we see, like, frost and snow and stuff. But, like, where I was living...
Where you were living before, yeah, this is, like, cold. So have you acclimatized to Canada land yet?
She hasn't.
Obviously not.
She came up in spring.
Yeah.
So she hasn't.
So she hasn't done the winter yet. Yeah.
She hasn't experienced winter yet, especially in Alberta. Like,
and you're really far north as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
It would be
We'll
different
see,
if
Dennis.
she started in the West Coast or like in British Columbia, where it's much more temperate.
Temperate, yeah.
Like I say, we'll see Janice a mile off. It'll just be the one that's like bundled in like 6 billion like jackets and everything. Just this massive.
Okay, so we don't know where Animal is. He's MIA. Like, he actually, looking back through the Discord, he never actually confirmed that he was okay to do today. He just said, like, this is last week. That's okay. Nobody panic. I'm sure he's put that. Oh yeah, the 9th is fine too. So he has said that the 9th was okay. But
And then he just ghosted us.
He's just ghosted us. He's currently AFK on Discord playing Minecraft, so I have a feeling he's fallen asleep and forgot. That's probably what
He's not streaming, is he?
No, I don't think so. Should we go and have it? No, because he would have responded to his... No, he's not streaming. He would have responded to my message, because I've DM'd him. But, yeah.
Why don't we just put out a platter of food, and he'll just come and start licking it?
Well, it's kind of okay, because Cliff at the moment is in solitary confinement, so we might just leave him there. We'll see how far we get through the prison stuff today. Might just leave him in prison. Then he'll be stuck. Anyway, shall we get cracking with the episode? It's been a while again. Like, I feel like we're saying this every time now. Like, it's been a couple of months since the last session. Like, we've not been very good at organizing. I mean, over the summer, it kind of makes sense, to be fair, because we've all been busy during the summer. I'm about to get very busy, so it's going to be another couple of months between... when I can do it. So it's just, I think, how everything's fallen. It's one of the difficulties of organizing things with 5 different people to try and like align something on like a weekly schedule or a bi-weekly schedule kind of thing, It's very difficult, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So on the last session, the last 2 sessions, the party found themselves alone in a prison, away from one another. Plum was in a mine, hacking away at some rocks, making very little progress. She kind of tried to figure out what was going on, but didn't. Drake
Failed miserably.
pretty much failed. Yeah, you tried. You tried your little heart out. Drake woke up serving gruel in a prison kitchen. Cliff was pretty much in solitary, which is where he is now still. So he kind of like started in solitary confinement and has ended up in solitary again. And Flint was running second in line of the kind of the whole segment of the prison. Like, he was the lackey. He'd just been like, it was mid-sentence when he kind of opened his eyes, and the boss was like, "Can I rely on you?" So that was that, like, Flint found himself in quite a powerful place. We found out that 10 years had passed and the world was now ran by dragons. We found out that Thelmshred, once thought dead, was behind the collapse of the crown and civilization. And we also found out that dragons were uniting orbs to gain the access to ancient magics of the gods. Anyone who has seen the trailer intro might be making a little bit of links now to figure out what's going on. The party must basically escape the prison to stop Thelmshred once and for all, kind of thing. But first we join Flint, who is trying to break into a thing, I think. Right? Is that... What were you trying to do, Flint? I can't remember. You did.
That was 2 months ago.
Huh?
And I can't see the map.
You can't see the map, so I'm gonna jump over here. We're currently on Flint. So Flint's kind of stopped at a gate. I think this was the only gate that you hadn't tried. So yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try my keys. What, I gotta roll for that again?
Yeah. So this was a intelligence check, I think, to get in. You've tried twice to get into this gate. I think it was
how quickly I can pick the right key, right?
Yeah, it's either intelligence or investigation, maybe. Perception, that's fine. That's intelligence based, or is that wisdom based? It doesn't matter. Wisdom based. It doesn't matter because your basic roll was like 12. So yeah, you're able to eventually find the key to this gate, which you can swing open if you would like. There you go.
Oh, there you go. It's a window. Okay.
Yeah, it's a window. It's not actually. It's because I wanted you to see through, because it's like chainmail. It's a chainmail gate rather than a door. So as you walk down this kind of like corridor of chainmail either side, it's like a chainmail fencing either side, and it kind of like goes over the top, and it's fenced in. You spot down here the body of a very old woman, kind of mangled inside all of the rubble and stuff like that. Towards where you're walking towards like a huge rock face that joins onto the mountains, and there is a giant door that is kind of encased inside this rock. Right next to it, there's another door that's identical, but you can't get to that side because there's the fencing there. Yeah. Chain link fencing in the middle.
All right, I want to try to find a key for this door.
Sure. Roll me investigation, not
investigation. Okay. Yeah. So that is, where the fuck is my investigation?
So I think that one is intelligence.
So it's a plus 3, so it's 2 less than that, so 10.
Mm-hmm. So you're probably fumbling around in the keys, and you kind of spot that the keyhole in this door is jammed. So no matter how hard you try and put any type of key in there's something on the other side or inside the tumbler lock kind of thing that's blocking the key itself. And no matter what you do, you can't seem to get in.
Can I stick what do I have for inventory? My dagger. Do I have a dagger? I don't have a dagger, do I? I don't have fucking anything.
You do have a dagger.
Do I?
Yeah, you picked up like a dagger or a knife. There was a knife that you picked up from the torture chamber.
Okay, so I try shoving that in the keyhole, see if I can push the other thing through or out or not.
Yeah, you can probably get it. It's quite a big keyhole, so you probably could like get it in there. It's like a shiv. You find it meeting like something very hard, and you can hear it scraping as though it's metal on rock kind of thing. So whatever's inside this keyhole, it's not moving. Like you're scraping away, and like you can hear it. It's not a very nice sound.
All right. Let's see. Do I feel any kind of magic around the door or anything? Or sense it, or
there's definitely an aura emanating from this door. You're not sure what type of magic it is. It's not something that potentially it's the same type of magic that was emanating from the see-through barrier, but you can't be 100% sure. Like, it feels like that maybe, but it could be like a subversion of that sort of magic. You're not sure. It's very old magic. Very strong, very powerful.
Again, a tear rolls down my eye as I walk away. After 10 years, I'm over the alcohol. All right, I'm going to try and find the key. Oh, I already have that one open. All right, let's go through this one. All right, this is the...
So this is the cell block that you found the two guards. You're down in that direction. There was the solitary confinement chamber where Cliff was. These two guards, previously, I will give you this free of charge because I realize it's been a while. But these two guards previously, like, when you turn around the corner, you overheard them saying that they were going to take control and take power. And you noted down both of their numbers, which was 483 and 171.
What's my number?
Yours is 147.
Okay. I'm still better than them. Okay. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I found Plum. I left her back with my boss.
So the last time you saw Plum emerged from over here, this location in the other courtyard, and she was heading up in this direction. This was only a few minutes ago, right? She was heading up in this direction into through this door. Right. And there were two guards that kind of were there, and you vouched for Plum because she was looking like she was about to get maybe in a bit of trouble.
Outed?
Yeah. You, like, were telling them that I was, like, recently promoted because, like, my guard uniform was, like, too big for me and shit. And I was, like, angry because I was super hungry. So I was like, I'm hungry. I'm going this way. And then I got caught. And you're like, no, she's cool. And
all right. And then, did I go this way?
You have been this way, I think, only once. You've very briefly came in here. There's one guard who... I don't remember this guard. What did this guard say? I don't remember. Oh, this was the guard that was... He wasn't overly convinced that you'd taken over, but he didn't, like, because your persuasion check was so high, like, he didn't offer any resistance, right? There's only 2 prisoners in this cell at the moment. By the way, something that you will spot is this. So you'll recognize these two because they have worked previously in the kitchens. Not that long ago, either. This guy here, the one that's grayed out, he's a red-skinned weird creature with horns on his temple up there. That was something that you took special note of because you'd never seen that ever before.
I never seen a demon before.
This race. So he's a tiefling, like, out of character. He's a tiefling, but you've never seen a tiefling before.
never seen a demon before.
Never seen a demon before.
I don't trust them.
Okay.
I think I've explored almost everything that I can explore them.
I think you have. If you want to leave it at that door, we can move over to Drag. So, Drag. You're standing in front of the rock face. You've got your melted pickaxe in hand. The last time we kind of saw you, you were kind of looking up an orb. You'd found an orb in a rock, basically. The person next to you had seen the orb and suddenly went very quiet. The whole chamber around you, whilst you've been in there, has been making echoing sound, and there was like this deafening noise that was kind of penetrating inside your skull. And as soon as the rock revealed the orb, you kind of like pried a little bit more away. And whilst we've kind of left you, you've actually opened up the orbs completely. So it's now all the rock has been chiseled off. And if you wanted, you could take it out of the rock itself.
Okay.
I will say that when you tried to touch it with the pickaxe, it melted the pickaxe, and then you also tried to like kind of link up the pickaxe to your collar, and that hurt. It burnt your skin.
Right. Yeah.
So I will say that just as a warning.
Well, I'll rip off a little bit of cloth, and if I can sort of like just chuck a little bit of cloth around it, and see if I can. Is it going to burn a hole through that?
It doesn't. It fits perfectly fine inside the cloth. The cloth allows it. In fact, it hides. So the orb is kind of like glowing, and as you put the cloth over it, it just dulls, and there's no light emanating from the orb now.
All right. I'll carefully sort of. While I've got it sort of wrapped and like been able to like pick it up, I'll sort of get my hand like closer to the cloth and just sort of feel if there's any heat coming off, if I can actually physically hold it without burning it, or if
it doesn't feel hot, it doesn't feel cold, it just feels like a glass orb. Maybe it's kind of sucking some of your heat away, like heat transfer would make it feel cold, but yeah, it's like putting hand on rock kind of thing. It feels cold, but actually it's it's room temperature.
All right, okay.
If that makes sense.
All right. You said it was glowing?
It was when it was outside of the cloth, but when you covered it with the cloth, the glow just stopped.
And it melted the pickaxe head.
It melted the pickaxe.
All right. I'm still kind of lost, though, aren't I? I didn't know which way we came down. You're
still kind of lost. So what I will say is I don't think I explained this very well last time. So you can't really quite see it very well because the way that the lighting map is a bit clunky. So down in this way, this is a staircase. Let me do it on the stream. So this is a staircase that goes down. That goes down. That was the way that the guard went and died. There's another one over here as well.
Okay.
You have another staircase that kind of... actually, no, it's a corridor that kind of like goes round, and I don't think you ever went in that direction, but that might be because it doesn't look like it from your point of view. And I realize after looking back through the stream that actually you can't quite... It's not... I overdid the lighting in this area, so... It's difficult.
No worries. Okay,
so
well...
There is a passage this way that you never went.
Well, presumably I can investigate that these have all got steps. I remember that the guard told me not to go down these corridors at the bottom before the guard actually went down the corridors themselves. So... Well, does Drake remember that he didn't cross steps to get into the room? I suppose is the question, because...
Can you hear that dog?
Yeah, I can.
Just random dog. Just wanted to join in.
This way.
Just wanted to join in. Wait, so sorry.
I'm gonna follow the sounds of the
Yes.
dog.
Okay. So the dog's coming from this direction up here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my orb, because if I recall correctly, everybody in here was a little bit reluctant to actually even stop working, let alone do anything else.
You've moved the orb. So as you've pulled it away, the further you get away from the rock face, the people stop. They put down all of their... like, it's very robotic, very kind of like mind control-esque. They put down their picks, they turn it, and they just look at you. They are not blinking. They are just looking. They're staring you down.
Okay. That's not
There's
disconcerting.
at least... There's about 7 people.
Okay. How many torches in this?
2.
Was it you said 2 torches?
You have one of them, I think, because you managed to pry one away.
So where's the other one in relation to me?
The other one is... I will show you where it is. It's kind of like round this corner. Like on this wall here.
Okay.
Because this is... So this thing here, this bit, is like a big pillar that kind of goes up to the top and then branches out. So it kind of like... You can walk around it, if that makes sense. Again, something that you can't quite see very well with the map, but... Yeah.
It was a torch in like a cradle. Is it possible to physically take the torch out? I can't remember. Or you said they were bolted to the wall, but is that just like the
I think you figured out a way to take one of the torches out.
Yeah.
I can't remember how.
No.
It was a while ago, but I can't remember how. Okay. But you rolled really well, so I gave you the torch. Right. So you've got a torch.
Okay.
I can't remember where from either. I think it was from like way over here somewhere, maybe? I can't remember.
Okay. So they're all looking at me zombie-like. Do they look menacing? Or
they look very menacing, yes.
They do look menacing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. In which case I'll move around to the other torch. And if I can take it out the wall... So I'll just shove my torch into the ground, so hopefully it sticks, like, upright. And if I can take the other torch off the wall... so does it move?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, so it takes you a while to kind of like do the same thing as what you did before. Maybe you like screwed it, maybe you pulled it away. It does pull away. In that time, so you've now got that torch, but in that time, the people have moved. You kind of like look up, and it was almost an instant movement kind of thing, but they're now encircling you, basically.
Okay.
And again, they're just looking vacant and blank.
Okay.
Not blinking.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take the torch I've got, and I'm going to throw it behind the people onto the ground, hopefully so that it goes out. But if I can sort of throw it sort of behind them, somewhere over here.
Yeah, okay, so that one has gone. That's now over there. You might be able to see it, actually, that torch.
Oh, there's actually... Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to erase the stuff I've drawn now. No.
Wait, hold on, because I can do it. There we go. Oops.
No, that one.
It's just drawing everywhere. Do you want me to get rid of that as well?
Thank goodness. Yes, please, yes.
Yeah. And now there's like white stuff. Like, what are you
Rub it
doing?
out. I'm trying to rub it out.
You're trying to rub it out. Yeah, you just have to like select like a corner of it and then hit delete, and it'll.
Oh
delete
right,
it.
okay. Yeah. So I mean, is that kind of like diminished its flame on the floor over there?
It's still burning.
Still burning. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is kind of over that way. All right. I'm going to try and. So what I'll do is I'm going to look like I'm going to make a dash for it down one of the tunnels, but I'm going to like try and feign a step and then dash around them.
Okay.
And if I'm successful at doing that, what I'll do is I'll try and shove the top of the torch into the wall to snuff out the light from it, sort of thing.
So you don't want any light in here. So bear in mind, if there's no light, you won't be able to see anything because.
Well, that's fine. So I sort of know where the corridor. I've mentally marked where the corridor is.
Yeah.
That goes back up to the top door.
Got you.
I know where I'm heading. So
you're trying to like smash out the light.
So I'm trying to make it like dark.
Yeah.
And then
you're going to
make my way through in the confusion.
Okay.
Basically, it's my plan.
Sure. Roll me nature check.
Okay.
It might. Yeah. Perfect. I'll take the 12. Yeah, so the light goes out for a fraction of a second, then it comes straight back on.
Okay.
So, like, it goes dim, but then it comes back. When it comes back, they have all moved quite a bit closer. Oops, moving you. Didn't mean to do that. So now you've got one of them, like, within, like, 2 feet of you kind of thing. Like, very close.
The torch is back.
It's back.
I'll shove the torch back into. I'll literally shove it into the chest of the closest one.
Okay, roll me initiative.
See if it wakes them up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna do one initiative roll for this. You see, this is why I need to get these things sorted real quick. Bear with me one sec. I'm just going to do one. They've rolled a 10, so I'll add that on here. Okay. So, yeah, you're able to do that. Like, which one are you striking? The one that's closest to you?
Yeah, literally the nun-looking one straight ahead. Yeah.
Sure. So that's your action. Roll me a d20, please. Plus whatever your strength is. $13. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you catch her right in the chest, and you hear her go, "Ah!" And she makes a very concerning sound. That it sounds like there's a creature within her that's screaming, and she kind of crumples back, which will leave a little bit of space for you to kind of book it through there if you wanted to. You've got 30 feet worth of movement, so you could probably get a little bit further up there. 30 feet.
Yep.
So if you want, you can kind of like move up to here maybe, and then maybe to there, probably.
Okay.
So you now can't see them. but you can hear them behind you. You can hear them rustling and moving, and they don't actually, like, you can't see them, like I said, but you can hear them behind you. They're quite close. It's now your turn.
All right. Well, I'll keep moving up towards the door, which we know is locked. Sure.
You do have a dash if you want to use your dash.
Yeah, sure. I'll make my way around as quick as I can.
Sure. With the dash, you can probably make it up to this door. So,
yeah.
It's a complete stone wall, but there is one keyhole right in the middle there.
Okay.
Before I let them catch up with you, you can do an investigation check if you would like.
Yeah,
give that
sure.
as an extra.
Yeah, I'll take that. Four.
Yeah, it's just a hole in a rock. So again, you can hear them. They're still coming up, but they've not quite made it to you yet. If that makes sense. They're kind of. They're probably around the corner. You can see, like. Well, actually, yeah. So there's like a shining light coming from the door itself.
Okay.
Did you keep hold of the torch?
I've got torch in one hand and
okay. You would be able to see this. With the torch, like you can hear them, but you can't see anything coming from around the corner. So you can have another kind of investigation roll. If
so is it like an iron keyhole? Is it? It's an iron. It looks like an iron keyhole. Iron. So do I actually know it's a door? I mean, presumably we weren't blindfolded when we came down this way, were we?
No. So you know that this is the doorway that you came to get out, kind of thing.
Okay. I'm going to take the top of the cloth off the top of the crystal and press it against the lock to see if it melts it like it did the pickaxe.
Yeah, and it does. It melts it down. As you press the orb against the door, you hear a voice.
Okay. Like disembodied voice, or voice from the people behind, or
482, the new warden. Everyone hears that in the prison. So, Kath and Janice, you've also heard that. And the door opens for you. Discount.
Okay.
Drake, the door opens. Let me actually open the door.
482, new warden.
Who's 482?
I think I'm
482. Are you 482?
We've met 482. I'm 828, I thought. No. Wait, hold on. I've got to check my notes. It's written down here. It is somebody we've come across.
Drake is 482.
482, okay.
Yeah.
So Drake.
I do a quick check. Oh, that's me. Okay.
The door opens and you can see daylight. You can still hear them coming from behind. You've got movement though, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll head out and I'll push the door back closed.
As soon as you go through the door, it shuts behind you.
Oh, okay.
And you can hear it go clunk.
Okay. Well, I'll move out into the daylight and up to the next door. So this was like a fence gate door, was it, or something?
Yep. It's as soon as you kind of get to it, it opens.
Okay. I'll head into the yard, very confused.
Sure. I need to go around and close the doors that Kath didn't close behind him. And I think that's where we're going to leave you there, Drake.
Okay.
I'm going to switch over to Plum. So, Plum, you've just heard 482, the new warden. And the two guards next to you, it's quite clear that they've heard it as well. It's like an echoing noise that has gone through the room, and I think they were taking you into the prison, right? Or they were doing something with you. I can't remember.
They didn't like me snooping around.
No, yeah, they found you snooping. They were like, but all of a sudden that has just like changed everything. Like all you can hear. You heard that noise. And they both like stop, and they both look at each other. They look down at their hands, and they look at your hand, and they. Who's 482? Which one's 482? You're not 482. Who's 482? I thought he was a prisoner. Is he a prisoner?
Don't we go and see who 482 is? Let's go see who our new boss is. Yeah, yeah. You should probably report to him, right? Yeah, or her. Sorry.
I don't. What do we do here? What do you mean, new warden? This is something to do with you. And they kind of like turn back over to you, and all of a sudden the aggression is back.
What? How can it be anything to do with me?
Strange little halfling in quite obviously not her clothes comes in, purple hair, messing things up, poking around, and then all of a sudden we got this ominous voice that's saying 482 is the new warden. Who the fuck's 482? This is you. This is your fault.
I lift up my
what's your number?
And showing my arm, and I'm just like, I ain't 482. So shouldn't we find out who 482 is to clear all of this up? Because I'm telling you, Flint, promoted me. So that's, between them. So it sounds like we need to get to the bottom of this. You're right. You are so right. We should get to the bottom of this.
Roll me a persuasion check.
And God damn it.
Did I give you a number last stream? I can't remember, Plum.
I think you did, but I didn't write it down.
I didn't write it down.
I wrote all the other numbers down, but I didn't write mine down.
Okay, so it was 823. It doesn't matter. Someone else can go back through the stream and prove me wrong, but it's 823 because I didn't write it down either.
I've got 52, 482, and 111 written down in a little list, but I've got no notes next to it. So I'm assuming that's our party if they're all next to each other.
You should have another one. You should have 341 wrote down as well.
I should I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
Persuasion.
Kath is 147. Oh, right, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I got that.
Get back on that. My bad.
Persuasion of 0. They roll me a strength saving throw, please.
But she has lucky, right?
Oh yeah, you do have lucky. You can re-roll, but
oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, re-roll.
I
Although I'm tempted just to take that 3 because that's technically the re-roll.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'll let you re-roll if you turn off the advantage thing in your
I didn't even realize it was selected. Persuasion.
There we go. So what were you trying to say, Jen?
No, that we need to figure out what the heck is going on. I mean, they're saying I'm not a guard, but I was clearly promoted. And, we should go find out who our new boss is. 'Cause I'm just hoping it's Flint.
Well, I think the first thing... Oh, I don't know. Go on, then. Right. You come with me. We need to go to the office. You go and check on the prisoners that are in the cell block. I think there were 2 sent in. Right, okay, then. And one of them disappears, and the other one kind of, walks off in this direction, Plum, but keeping an eye on you. And I just realised the stream can't see a thing. So yeah, heading in that direction, Plum.
Okay.
So if you want to move your character with him, or
Yep. God, cool. It's still so laggy on my end.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's annoying. So as you open the door, as the guard opens the door, the guard stops, looks, and sees Drag on his own in the thing, and he just goes, "Hey, you! Prisoner, what's your number?" and runs over to the chain. "What are you doing here?" And he pulls out his bat, but like there's the chainmail thing.
I hold up my hand with a tattoo that says,
What?
How
are you?
482.
482? What? Huh? What?
What's his number? What's your number?
My number? Mine's 241.
241. Okay.
Wait. That means... And he turns to Plum. He turns to you, Drake, and he looks down at his hands and he realizes that means I'm a goner. And he collapses down on the floor and starts crying.
Are you a goner?
Because there can't be anyone with a lower number than the warden. And he just collapses in a heap.
Well, I'm the new warden, and I say there can be.
No, he's still alive.
Okay.
What do you mean? It's
I'm
not
the
up
warden.
to you. It's the dragons.
Well, they made me the warden, so I say what goes, and I say what you need to do is go get guard 52, and send him in there to get the miners and put them back in their cell blocks, safe and sound. Do you know who guard 52 is? I hope it was 52. Otherwise, I'm going to send somebody else to their death, probably.
There's no point.
There is?
There's no... You don't get it.
Listen, this guy was just appointed the new warden by the dragons. Shouldn't you be listening to him? I wouldn't.
You don't get it either.
Warden.
Who are you?
Maybe it's you that doesn't get it.
Oh, I get it. I know exactly
the rules. It's a change.
So
roll
me a persuasion check. What's his passive? 14. No, you don't get it. You and you.
We're not getting it because we're in charge. You got to go get him.
No, 52. You're not really in charge. 52. Just because you're the warden doesn't make you in charge. Why do you get to be the warden anyway? What did you do?
Well, it's not for you to worry about, is it? You're not the warden. I'm the warden. I need you to go get guard 52. Get him to get the prisoners out the cave while they're mining. Tell him to put them back safely in their cells.
God,
that's his job.
52. 052.
Yeah. 052. That's it. That's your job.
They'll be dead. You're the warden now.
You're not.
You can't have two wardens.
That's not the warden. I don't think. Drag's a bit unsure of these numbers.
The guard just sits down and he just kind of shuts down a little bit and doesn't really say anything else.
All right.
He also just drops his bat on the floor and he's just completely he's besodden.
I'm just gonna try to take that bat.
You've already got a club.
How's your day going?
Plum.
I'm still gonna take it.
Yep. Okay.
I have 2 clubs.
So okay, all right.
Try to hit us.
I'll come up to the fence and I'll say, "Hey, Plum, it's great to see you. Please don't be crazy. Flint's about somewhere. Flint's been wandering around. I don't know if you've seen him."
Yeah, I saw him. He went wandering off. I was just hungry. I tried to grab something to eat, and this guard did not help me get something to eat. I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry.
He doesn't look
I have
like
no
that
idea what's
type.
going on. I just woke up. There was a person in what looked to be a torture chamber. I just slit her throat to put her out of the misery. I don't know if yeah.
Fair enough.
And I just kind of
look
at my hands all bloody, and I'm just like, it's fine. And I just try to wipe them.
It's not a nice place. We gotta do what we gotta do. All right. So don't worry about it. But right now, we gotta find Flint, and we gotta work out how we're getting out of this place.
Oh yeah, and that dwarf. We should probably find him too.
The dwarf's here.
Oh, nice. We should all
Cool.
get together.
Yeah. So I don't think I hadn't come across dwarf friend yet, have I?
Should I try to get to you?
Cliff. His name is Cliff.
Cliff. Thank you. Thank you. It's hot. Okay. Yeah. So Cliff is here. Cool. Right. Okay. So we've got to find Cliff. We've got to find Flint. These doors seem to open for me. So can I get to your side? If we go into the mess hall, I think there's a door between. So you see the door at the back there that you came through. I'll go through this side and we'll see if we can meet up. Yeah?
Okay. Sure.
So I'll come and see if this door over here opens for me.
It does. You should be able to open it yourself.
Cool.
So as you're kind of doing that, you see someone inside the kitchen as you both kind of go into each cafeteria kind of thing. You see Flint just walking through the kitchens, and he is just about to unlock the door in front of him. So you see him go through, and then
Well, I'll run up to the serving hatch and shout, Flint! Get your ass over here!
Oi! What's up? Did you get free?
Kinda. They went. All the prisoners went a bit.
So
weird.
Flint, you
Tried
would
to
have
attack
heard
me.
the voice as well.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. There's a new warden.
Plum's coming through the other room. Hopefully she can get to you.
Oh, let me open the door for her.
Can somebody just move me, please?
Yeah.
I opened the door for you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oi! We gotta get out of here. There's a new warden. They're not gonna check that I'm the boss.
I'm the warden. Apparently, I'm 482.
Oh. Well,
the doors are just opening for me, and so I know this leads to the kitchen, don't I? So I'll go walk up and.
Yeah, you know this area. You've been through this area. This is where your soul box was.
I'm just rumbling for some food. Don't mind me.
So yeah, the door's just open. So
how the fuck is that? Because you're the warden?
Oh, I guess so. Apparently Cliff's here.
Who'd you kill? I know Cliff's here.
Cliff is here. Okay, brilliant. We got to get Cliff. We got to get out of here.
Sorry, what was the first step?
Get Cliff.
I'm not following.
I can't leave him
dumb
here.
Dwarf. We should go get him.
It's the party, right?
You think that's the best plan?
Well, the god that stringed you up and did stuff to you. which you might not like.
That she killed.
Yeah, no. The one with the fire pit, the lava, the hot stuff. I think they told me. No. It wasn't them. Hold on, I'm confused. No, the lady, the golden hair lady, B. She said something important that I've got to keep you guys together or something. So Cliff's important. I don't know why or how, but he's important.
Oi,
We got to get Cliff.
Solitary.
All right.
He was doing stupid. He was doing dwarf stuff. Fucking dwarfs.
Okay, but we gotta rescue Cliff.
Okay, I gotta remember where Solitary is. I think it's over here somewhere, isn't it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, we like I say, the doors seem to open.
All right, lead the way then. Pocket.
Well, I've never been round. I've been here and I've been to the mines. I don't know where I'm going.
All right, let's go this way.
All right, I'll follow you.
So, oops, I went the wrong way. This is just a bunch of cells, so that's not it. Nope, not that way.
All right. Okay.
I'm following them, but just like while eating some bread.
I'll follow Cliff, although I've lost him.
Oh, is it this way? Oh, I think it's this way, but I don't have access. All right, sorry.
Wait, where are we? Okay,
Where are
so Flint, right? Okay, so Flint, you take the others
Drake.
into through into. Wait, hold on, bear with me. Let me pull you back to there. Right, so as you walk through here, the guards and all of the prisoners, Dreg, they look exactly the same as what the other prisoners in the cave look like. They are completely vacant and they're staring at you. The guards aren't. They're very confused and they're just like, what's happening? Oh, and then immediately turn around as you three kind of come through the door. And they say, what's going on here? What?
482, new warden.
Mind your post for the new boss.
It was true. And they both look down at their wrists and they start panicking like the other guard did. And it's like, we're gonna die. Oh
You're
no,
not
it's
gonna
purge
die.
time.
What? What do you mean?
I'm the
They
warden.
purge.
I'm not.
The dragons, they come through. When they select a new warden, they purge all the old guards. Anyone that was a
this
guard
door? How do they get
is
through
dead.
this door? Surely they're big.
It's
They can't
purge
fit through the
time.
door. So are the prisoners in their cells locked up?
They've just been staring.
Okay, all right. Well, let's keep them locked up for a minute, because
Yeah. Okay. Who are you?
I'm Drake. 482.
Aren't you listening? He's the new warden.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm the new warden.
Roll me a persuasion check real quick, please. With advantage, because you're all kind of in this together, but Drake, you need to do the roll. 19. What is this with persuasion checks? Okay. Right, we'll just keep an eye on these. Where are you going? Hey, Animal.
Are you questioning your boss?
Animal, getting
You
quick. Getting quick.
You stand guard, all right? You don't worry about the details of everything else that's going on. Just your job is to watch these prisoners, all right?
Yeah, we're
Make
doing
sure they
warden stuff.
Yeah.
I look at my wrist and I start to look a little worried.
Yep.
Oh my goodness! Right on cue.
There we go. There he is. Okay, hold on. Let me fix the
That's going to make the stream up, isn't it?
It's going to mess the stream up, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Wow,
Hey,
you just
Animal,
see the
how
top
are you
of my
doing?
head in discounts.
Yeah.
window, and my chin is in my window.
How you doing, animal? Mic problems? Okay, no worries. This is fine.
Discount's hiding down in his. Hold on, can I do that too? Yeah, there we go.
It's fine. We can just stream like this.
Oh, okay. Right.
Test.
There we go. Hey, animal. How you doing, man?
Hey, welcome in.
Did you fall asleep?
Kind of, yes.
Yep.
Other than that,
We called it. That's fine. How you doing? It's very hot. I imagine it's the heat.
yeah,
Yeah.
No.
it's wonderful.
No.
What, it was you, Kath?
What's that?
What?
What?
I don't know.
What?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Here, I've almost fixed the stream. We'll just have 2 discounts? Wait, how?
Yeah, I'm discount now.
I know, Animal, do you want to pop your mic on, or are you okay not
camera.
to? Camera? The
You want
camera.
to turn the camera on or not?
No, I'm sitting without a shirt because hot.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll keep you with like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It is hot.
discount.
That's very true. Whew. Okay. So, Animal, welcome back. Pretty much, you
about to
have
come
been
get
in
ya.
solitary this entire time. So yeah, it's fine that you've missed like pretty much all of this. So I'm gonna in a second. Are you in Roll20 at the moment?
Not yet.
Okay, that's fine. We'll keep going until you get into.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's continue where we were. So you guys kind of walked into the room. The guards kind of like got very distraught. Flint, you look down at your wrist and you realize that you're a low number as well, and you're gonna get purged.
I hold my arm up to Draic and Plum and show my number.
What's your number, Plum?
4832. I think
823.
it was 832.
8.
One of the
833.
823.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you're all right.
I mean, I've done a lot of bad things. It's probably okay that I die.
What's up? We'll fix this.
If we take that 3, that one, oh no, hold on. If we just add another 1 in front of the 1, right? You're 1,147. Problem solved. Just got to brand you with another 1. That'll work, right?
All right, let's go do that. I know where the branding irons are.
So these are more like tattoos, by the way, on the wrists. They're not like brands.
Fucking just gotta destroy us, don't you?
I mean,
Fucking wanker.
just blend it in anyways.
The inner dialogue.
Just blend it in anyways. Pretend
alright.
like, oh yeah, I don't know.
Let's get the fucking dwarf, I guess. I think he's this way. Guess I should go slower so you guys can see where I'm going. On
You're
my screen, I see the lights
somebody's
moving with
story.
me, right? So
Yeah. If you like kind of alt move, it should move the lights with you. I think.
but even if I don't alt move, if I just move.
Oh, if you just move, okay.
But the problem is they don't see it. So
They
I
don't
gotta
see
make sure
where
I do
you're
small
going.
stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want, I'll just kind of move you all together, and then it makes it easier. Okay.
Alright, he's in one of these rooms.
So yeah.
But do you know which one? I don't want to open the wrong door.
Oi, dwarf! Can you hear us?
Who's there?
Who do you think, you
God.
idiot? Who sounds like that?
I don't know anymore. How long have I been here?
Not long enough.
Like 3 hours.
Where am I?
I'll
What is
I'll
this?
open the door.
As the door opens, the shackles around your necks fall off as you all reunite. And on your wrists, the numbers disappear. And the band that Zanmir gave you replaces it.
Okay.
Fuck.
Hold on a minute. I got to try something. And
I was gonna say, do we sense like the magic coming back to us?
I try and do a cantrip. So I think I've got light. I got to check what cantrips I've got. Control flames. Okay, so I'll try and make one of the torches explode, or like, you know.
Well, you've still got that torch in your hand, so you can.
Yeah.
Yep, and it works the exact same way that it normally would.
Cool. Okay. I've got my magic back. I can do the tricks again.
Me too. I feel better.
You look better. You're not pissed for a start.
Been 10 years since I think I've had a drink. I didn't have to live through the fucking withdrawals.
That's a bonus.
However, I do remember everything that fucker did.
What who?
The other one that's inside my fucking head.
You can probably sense that he's still there.
I was gonna just ask that. I was like, is he still there? Is he listening to you? Is he listening to us?
Oi, he's still there. I can feel him in the back, in the in the corner, kind of dark and watching.
Did we get this story? I don't know whether to look confused or like knowledgeable at this point.
So you definitely are aware that, yeah, because Princess B kind of explained that he was being controlled, and that there was like another being that was kind of inside of.
When I tried to destroy you guys.
Yeah, and then
Drag nods knowledgeably then.
Yeah, and also I think it was like Jakob. Jakob's brother, Jodius, also had a similar thing, and it just destroyed his brain, right? Like, he just lost all memory, and he just became an idiot. So, yeah, you know what he's on about.
Okay.
The
healing touch, the cure wounds, is that for you, Flynn?
Oh, it's for me. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I healed myself.
I'll do some healing on the druid and Plum. That Plum is the druid. Sorry, the dwarf, the barbarian, and the druid.
I mean,
you look in a pretty bad shape. Hold on. I can fix that. Is that it?
Oh my
Over there.
gosh.
Hold on. I don't have enough screens. Wait, what? No, so I should be able to click something.
So Janice healed herself for 9.
Yeah.
Cool.
Drake.
All right.
There we go. Drake healed himself for 11. Nice.
So yeah, well, I guess Cliff, you get 11 hit points back.
okay.
That's not a lot, is it?
I think I know a way out now. There's that. I wonder, will that thing take the now that we have our magic, we might be able to get through the shield that the dragons drop prisoners off with. Through.
What shield's this? Where's this?
Follow me. Anywhere you want me to stop, Womble, or can we do a quick fly over to the other side?
Which way are you going?
We're gonna go. I'm gonna take him straight over to the portal.
Sure.
The barrier
So
wall.
you go through into here, and you notice the two guards that were there before. They're both dead. They've got blood all the way out of their noses, out of their ears. They're just dead. Stone cold, absolutely dead.
That must have been the purge.
What have you done?
Thank goodness we got that
What about the
stuff
prisoners?
situated before Flint got
I don't see
affected.
the prisoners.
Why are they not in the cells?
These doors.
Guys, wait up.
So all the cells are wide open. Like the doors are wide open. There's no prisoners, as you've noticed.
Oi, I walk up. I check the door to see if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked, correct?
I open it ever so slightly and take a peek out. And it's not a quiet door, and I don't do it very well.
So the other door. So the way to explain it is that there's two doors. So the first door opens, the other door is closed. So it's like kind of an airlock, right? So,
a man trap, okay?
Yeah. Even though I think I've left the last door open, but yeah. So that opens. That's fine. There's nothing there.
I try the same technique on this one. Let's see if I can do better.
Sleight of hand. As you open it, you spot all the prisoners looking at you in the courtyard. Vacant stairs, and they are there, just standing, just looking. There's a lot more of them than what was in this cell block, so it's quite obvious that there are...
Is that the same old lady I saw dead in the rubble?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not?
She's alive again?
Yes.
I come back, I said, they're all fucking zombies. I saw that one dead in the rubble, she's out there.
I don't know. I found this just before they made me warden.
Is it a cloth?
Inside the cloth. I'll take the top off.
As you open the orb, you hear an ear-shrieking roar from all around you.
Quick, we the cloth back over it.
It's like that kind of thing, and it's like deafening, and then you cover it up.
I'm sorry, one more time? I didn't quite get that.
I can't do it again. Like, it's a one-time thing. That's the sort of thing that you can hear, right?
Oi. Alright, Drake. You go first since you got that thing. I might at least hinder them if they try to attack.
Think it's the
Do
thing
you
they're
want
after?
to try to do my spell? I can do a spell that I put in chat. Anyone
Pass
try
without
that?
trace.
You want us to try to stealth past them? I don't know. They don't look like... They look like zombies. The zombies... Can they smell us?
I don't know. Wait, do I know? Have I encountered zombies before?
Our zombies are actually real in this world.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you can kind of do that if you want to, but it's not going to make you look invisible. They are all looking directly at the door, and there's nowhere to hide. So, pass without trace is good if there's, like, loads of little hidey places that you want to, like, creep in, like, in between bushes and behind trees and that sort of thing. But you can't really... It doesn't turn you invisible.
Right.
Oi.
Okay, well, go take that Orby out there, and we'll just hide behind you. Mr. Warden, sir.
That would be very cartoony. There's this tall
Well,
guy
he's
and
lost
there's
his...
3 guys.
He's
just
lost his number
crawling
now.
behind that.
Is he still the warden?
That's
Oh,
true.
That's
That's
very
good.
true.
Oh, wait, hold on. I look for like a piece of coal or something on the ground, or some mud. I lick my finger and I get some, rub it in the dirt on the ground, and then I pull out Drake's arm and I write 482 on his arm, right where the tattoo used to be.
Roll me a nature check.
Oh god. Hey, I didn't do too bad.
It looks pretty good. Like, it's obviously mud, but it definitely says 482.
All right, go, warden man. And while I'm at it, I put a number in I changed mine to 741.
You know we're so going to beat 741 in a minute or two.
You want to pick a lower number than what Cliff was? He was 714.
No, I'm just rearranging my numbers.
Got you.
And make sure it was higher than Drake, so I don't get wiped out or something.
Okay.
So what exactly
all
are
right.
you doing here?
I think we're going to get Drake to go out first, since he's got this orb, which they might run from.
I don't think they're going to run from the orb. I think they want it. When I was in the mines, they were coming after me when I found it. They all went.
Wow.
They all went like this. They went zombie-like, and they surrounded me before I legged it.
Then we might have to kill them, because our only way out.
Should I do
It's
the
true.
ultimate test of licking it?
I think.
We knew. We would have played it correctly. We would have played it correctly. Because we were all joking that if you weren't
Animal's
here,
gonna
that we
lick
could
the
play
orb,
your
yep.
tune. And we
Gonna lick
literally called
everything.
out that we would just have to lick something, and we've got it.
The fact that he doesn't learn. How many times have I punished him for licking shit? He still does it.
Magical shit.
He's a sucker
Magical
for
shit.
punishment.
I mean, Cliff is just very curious, you know, and he doesn't understand that everything is
Curious or just
dangerous
stupid?
with magic. He doesn't understand magic that well. He doesn't understand that everything that is magical is dangerous.
But it tastes magical.
Yeah, and it does something. It could be something cool. And Cliff is very hopeful.
Somewhere in
Alright,
the
well-
dreams, he heard "Taste the Rainbow," and ever since then, he's just trying to
He's
Taste
trying
lick
to find a
everything.
Skittle.
Well, I have this extra club. Who needs a weapon? If we're going to be bashing our way through.
I need a weapon. My hammer is gone.
Keep with a torch. I could probably do stuff with a torch.
Yeah, so I hand
ha-
over my extra club to Cliff.
Does anybody want a dagger?
I mean, where's our shit?
I'm now in a club.
Does anybody know where our shit is?
It's 10 years have gone. It's lost forever.
God damn it, I never used that Magna dagger. At least it's not in a tree.
At
Alright.
least
So,
Yeah.
are we going to head out into the field and try to run past, or are we going to fight them?
Should we just go in and start knocking people out? Just element of
So
surprise?
I
or...
will say they still look very frail. So just take that with what it is.
I also look at these guards real quick and see if they have any weapons. And I look at Cliff. I go, Cliff.
Yeah, they've got 2
Put on
clubs.
All right, and armor. Put some armor on Drake and Cliff.
Yeah,
I
so
don't need armor.
you get leather-studded armor, which is +1 to your AC, I think.
I could just maybe somebody else takes the orb. Actually, hold on. I've got an idea.
I can hold the orb if you want.
Confirmed. Kath wants to touch Drake's orbs.
I just want to touch your balls. I mean,
That's not what I wanted to do.
So I know this trick, right, where I can misty step like from one place to another. Like I think I could trick them, so it lets me go. You know, I can sort of with magic, I can sort of disappear and reappear.
all right, can you teleport to the other side of that chain link fence? You
I
can see it.
don't know. That was a pretty long courtyard. I think it might be a bit too far. Hold on. It's been a while since I've used it.
Oh, it's been 10 years.
Yeah. I think it's too far.
All
But
right.
maybe if we get out into the courtyard.
Let's walk out and let's see what they do. If we
Yeah.
have to,
It's
Everybody
ready up.
surround Drake, and we just start beating the skulls in.
Should I
Jen,
go
did
first?
you heal
Yes.
yourself, or are you still on 1 HP before you
She
go
did.
out? Okay, it's just that what is your health? Because it doesn't.
You just gotta click on the red. Yeah, click on your token, and then click on the red orb to type in your health.
Yeah, I saw my
No, I
token
thought
didn't
it did
update,
it
so I updated it manually.
automatic.
You should. It should be linked to your.
Yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason it.
I updated mine
Yeah,
manually.
okay. I think I know why the issue is. Okay, so it's 18. Okay, I think I know what the issue is. Sorry. Let me do 18 there for you.
And I'm gonna cast this on my club. 1 second. Oh my gosh, I have no
Slightly.
idea why. Yeah.
Shilalalay. So explain how that works, Janice, because it's been a while since you've used that, and I can't remember.
So, like, I
there it
cast
is.
the spell on my club, and instead of strength for my attack, it ties to my
Spellcasting ability.
spell casting. That's what it's called.
So is it your wisdom for spellcasting? Are you wisdom or are you intelligence? I think you're wisdom, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do you all have clubs in your inventory, by the way?
I do, yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, let
Got
me.
a torch.
I got a club +1, not just any club.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
shit.
I got a +1 club.
Flint has the +1. Let me get you clubs real quick, and then we can. So
Club it out.
Cliff should have a club in now, I believe. No. Oh, that's fucking proficiency, idiot. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Item club for Cliff, so you should have a club now. You should be able to make attacks with that. It should be in your character sheet. And Drake, 1 club. It should be in your character sheet.
Okay.
Now. Is it there? You both got it?
Yep.
Yep.
Bum, ba-da-bum, bum.
Okay, cool. Right. I would like... So, tell me exactly what is happening as you walk out the room. Who's
So,
going
like,
first?
Cliff would be in front, then Drake, then me and Flint will kind of... Like, we're pretty much flanking Drake just in case he gets swarmed by zombies when he comes out, right?
Okay.
So, but Cliff would be up front since he's the barbarian,
right.
and then
Right.
Ah.
Okay.
and then Plum and I would be coming out after Drake, so that we're all kind of surrounding Drake.
So, yeah, you all kind of like... so we'll put Drake in the middle then, and then Plum on either side, right? Like that? Okay, so as you kind of come out, nothing happens. You stand there, it feels very awkward, and they look at Drake. And the ones in the back, they take 1 step forward.
You should try
Alright.
commanding them.
Step back, ow!
I point
Not
to the
you.
door and I said, let's run. Let's go that way. Get out of here. We can close the door behind us. Plum, lead the way.
All
Make
right. I'm going to lead the way, but I'm not.
Everyone
gonna lead my
roll
thing.
initiative.
It'll take me
No,
forever.
no, I'm not doing that.
Oh fuck! I don't think I was selected.
17, yes!
I really wish there was like an auto sort system on this. Actually, there is an auto sort system. What am I on about?
I see a
Yeah.
button.
I like the fact that they've actually showed us which way it's sorted now on our tree
Yeah.
too.
I think they've made a few changes.
There's been a few updates, yeah.
Since we've been doing it. So there we go. Auto sort. So Flint, you've got the first move. You notice that they are all now charging in. They don't have any weapons, so it's all going to be unarmed strikes. Even though when I attack, it's going to say club, it's actually an unarmed strike.
Okay.
So just bear that in mind. Actually, I might be able to fix that. No, I can't be bothered. I can't.
You might need to move me down initiative order. Resort it. Sorry, I rolled a 12 originally, but I wasn't clicked on it. Thank you.
It's quite a quick fix, which is
rolled
quite
the
nice.
exact same initiative.
Alright, I'm going to quickly see that one's coming up for Plum. So which one's coming up fastest? That's this guy's coming up first.
That's right, yeah.
And then this guy. So I'm going to come up and see that this guy's coming up right away for Drake. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to leave him unflanked. Alright, I'll leave those guys. I'm going to come over here since they're coming. I'm going to strike at this guy first.
Sure. Roll me an attack roll. With advantage.
What level are we? Level 4, okay. So I only have one attack. Let me figure out how to roll an attack. There we go. 21.
Roll damage?
3. Wow, that's disappointing.
Yeah, so you smack him around the face, like, his nose breaks, blood goes everywhere, he probably loses a tooth. He kind of, like, goes down, comes back up, and then just looks at you.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh!
Yeah,
Is that the
it's
end
all
of
base.
your move?
Yeah, I'm on level 4, that's all I can really do.
Sure. So it is now this guy's turn. He's going to get in very close to you, Flint, but because you've kind of got two people right on top of you, he's just like gonna stand behind and like try and grab you. He's readying up an action, just so you're aware. Cliff, your turn.
I turn into a rage.
And it works. Because last time you tried, it didn't work, but it does.
Ah, you're gonna get it! And I whack the guy in front of me.
Go for it.
Boop. This one.
Yeah. So roll me the damage, please.
Okay, well, 5 then.
He, like, you whack... How do you... Holy mother of God. Bear with me
no.
1 sec. Bear with me 1 sec.
Who is it?
Please, hold on. Did you guys
Okay,
hear
we're
that?
muted on stream, I guess.
What's that?
We are muted on stream, so...
Oh, did he mute us on stream?
Yeah, it seems to be that way.
Ah,
Bonk.
so my music didn't get to play. Did you guys hear my music?
We
At
heard
least
it.
I can make the joke. Oh shit, God is on his doorstep, I know!
Or there's a bear with him? Because you said bear with him.
did say bear with him.
Okay, there was a bear. Yeah, there was a bear. Okay, so where were we? So, Cliff, how exactly are you hitting him with the club?
Literally, ogre style, just bashing him on the head. Just like,
Sure.
Ah, die!
His entire head comes off. It goes flying and kind of lands over in that direction. He falls down and is completely dead.
Yeah! Die, you bastard!
And there's the bloodthirsty dwarf.
I'm in a
10
rage.
years did nothing to him.
Are you
Can-
sure we need to save him?
What?
Can
What
you
expect? He
do...
is mad. He
Can
is
you do
angry.
anything else?
At the moment, move around, I guess.
Okay,
That's it.
okay.
Any
So-
movement?
Is that the end of your movement?
Yeah, because I need to protect Drake, of course.
Sure. Okay,
just
so
stand
the
there,
next person is this guy here. he is right next to you, Plum, and sees that you're kind of like blocking Drek and swings for you. Again, this is an unarmed strike. Oh, no. You bastard. Hold on.
Yes.
I broke it. I actually did break it. Wait. Unarmed. Oh, I do have an unarmed strike there. There we go. So, he goes for you, but kind of just scrambles away. You are able to sidestep him and dodge. Nice and easy. The next one is dead. So then it is the one in front of you, Flint. And he's going to unarmed strike you. Which is... Was that a hit? 13?
13? I don't think so. Let me double check. Hold on. Yes, just barely.
Okay, so you take 1 damage.
Oh, ow. Oh, the hurt.
He punched you in the face, or he slapped you in the face. You take 1 damage.
Okay.
Cool. Which then moves on to Drake.
Okay. Well... can I step through, Plum?
Yeah, I mean, there's a guy, like, right here, so...
Okay.
Probably not.
Well,
But you can go around that direction. That's... Yeah, you can't...
Okay.
I would say there's not enough room to go that way.
Okay,
but you can drop down this way.
Alright. I'll move down to the bottom here, and I will, do Burning Hands on... like the guys that are straight in front.
Do you know what? Roll20 was saying that you could do like a new kind of snapping ruler marker thing with like cone stuff, but I don't see how, so a little bit annoying. Anyway, yeah, so
He
you
disappeared.
do burning.
Whoa!
You deleted your character. That's
He disappeared.
I was trying to delete the box. Sorry. Please tell me there's an undo.
And for my next drink,
were you on 100% health? I don't remember.
No, I was on like I had taken a little bit of damage. I think I was in like the 20s, 22 maybe.
Okay. Right. For whatever reason, I can't. Oh, what is wrong with this? You're in the 20s. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's it. You're in the 20s now.
Yeah.
So how does this work? So
they need to make a... There's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Uh,
there we go. So it's... yeah, go for it. 15-foot cone.
Yeah, so if I can get the 3 in front of Cliff, if I can sculpt it... Well, not necessarily sculpt it, but maybe hit the 2 directly in front of Cliff and... and then
kind
maybe...
of that to there kind of thing. Yeah, you're not going to get this person. I think that's a bit too far. But you can get those... You can fashion the cone so it misses Cliff, and you can get those 3.
Okay,
Cool.
well, I'll try and hit those 3.
And how does that work? How does it look like? Because I don't think you've used this before.
I just want to point out that it's not Cliff you're trying to miss, okay? Cliff
Flint.
is well out of your clone, okay? I'm not the fucking dwarf!
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you down there. So seeing like the loud one has just sort of like spoke up. I move it a little bit to avoid Flint as well.
well done.
So they need to make dexterity saving throws,
Yeah.
right? So 1, 2, 3. So 2 of them make it. One of them burns to a crisp. Like that is this one, the one nearest. Literally just
I bet they're all gonna
burns.
die.
And just
Well, they take half as much damage on a miss.
Yeah, they still take half damage on a miss.
Oh, do they? Oh, then yeah, they
Yeah,
all
they
burn
take
alive.
7
They all burn alive.
7 hit points. 6 hit
Yes,
points.
yes.
They all burn alive. Sorry. My bad.
Light my fire. Ah.
So that now is this guy's turn, and he's going to walk right up to you, and he's grabbing at the orb. So he's going to make a dexterity. He's going to make a dexterity roll, and you need to counter the roll. So roll me. I don't know what that would be.
8.
Yeah, so it'd be like a dexterity saving throw.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes!
He swipes and he doesn't get it, and whatever. And it's all very disappointing.
You're capable to put the orb in
This guy... This guy is also mindlessly walks over to you as well.
I mean, shouldn't that 20 mean that from now on the orb is unobtainable for them? So
No.
he basically puts it up his own
No.
mouth?
No, that's not how that
Fails
works.
miserably.
He's going to unarmed strike you. Drake,
Yes.
so that was a 9.
Yep, that's misses.
What are my rolls? This entire prison has
It's
been
good, good.
cursed.
Keep it coming. Keep it
The
coming.
dead
You hit me.
woman is also gonna head over in your direction, and this is probably you're now completely surrounded, basically in that corner.
You broke flank. You broke.
I
flank.
know.
And she's
Fine,
going
fine.
to attack you and hits the guy next to her,
Yes!
Kill him.
and does 1 damage.
Yay!
It is now... That one is dead, so it's now Plum's turn.
Alright. I'm going to club the person in front of me, but as I do it, I look over my shoulder to yell at Drake and be like, "Stop barbecuing people, I'm still hungry. It smells good." And try to whack.
I give Plum a worried look. that kid's rubbed off on you.
No! The memories!
And I've already adjusted it to go against my
So that-
spell casting.
That works. A roll damage.
Hold on, my thing
You
just disappeared.
Oh, you just click on club on the chat and it will. There you go.
Oh, well.
Yes!
Wow.
You
Okay.
might... You
No,
probably
no.
break his...
You've rolled a d4, and I think the spell said you did a d8.
Oh, yeah. It's a 1d8
So
Weird.
for your shillelagh.
Okay, I wonder if I can also
Oh, and that
modify
also
that.
did a damage. It did strength.
Yeah,
No,
plus
mine.
minus
I
on
it should have
strength.
already
Yeah.
done that. I already modified it on my character sheet to go against spell casting, but I forgot to
so
change
that one bludgeoning was wrong then, because it's still
Yeah.
using your strength.
Yeah, so we can re-roll damage. So if you want to roll a 1d8 plus -1 because of your
Is it
strength.
still?
Oh no, it goes off spell casting, doesn't it? Get rid of the strength, so it's 1d8 plus whatever your wisdom is.
I'm trying to actually change it within the character sheet so I don't have to
Sure.
do anything. So 1d8 spell casting. Good. That.
Hey. Yep. So how do you want to kill him?
So it's just like a one overhanded club to the head and smack.
Dies. Does more damage than the barbarian, just saying.
I think Plum generally doesn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Even if it's to our own team.
Even if
You
it's
know.
Hold on.
Yep, so he dies and crumples down to the floor.
Able to reach his head?
Yeah, I'm going to allow it. She does like a little backflip off the chainmail fence behind her, and she goes...
Like a little Matrix thing.
Yeah.
Fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
The next guy, realizing that can't get to you guys, I'm going to start deleting the characters that are dead so they're out of the way, because it's only a tight
Yay.
space. Goes to Flint and attacks you, Flint. 18. So you
that
take
hits.
1 damage.
Ow, stop it.
And
poking you.
this guy kind of comes over towards you as well, Flint.
Not me.
And attacks. Nope, not you. Well, he's next to you, but he attacks Flint, so 11?
Yes.
That's a miss. This one is gonna like kind of walk up behind the rest, and he's going to hold his action. And the last one is also going to do the same. So now Drake is kind of surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Flint, your turn.
Oi. I'm going to try something crazy. I am going to do... Ooh, hold on. Let me take a look at this spell. I should have looked at this before. I'm sorry. No, I'm not even sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I am going to... cast Shatter right about here. So trying to cast it where I can get 3 of these guys. Maybe 4. If it's a 10, let me post it in chat.
Okay, so a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense erupts from the point of choice. Within range, each creature with a 10-foot radius centered makes a Constitution saving throw. What damage is it? Is it
Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
okay?
Yeah. So it's physical damage, almost like a physical damage.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So a creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one, and it needs to be 14. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to allow these back 3. The back 3 in this. Otherwise, you're going to be hitting Drake, unless you want to hit Drake.
No, it's not the dwarf.
So I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna roll for this. They all die. So dead. Cool. It works. How does it? How does this work? By the way, because this is the first time that you've kind of used this spell.
So I see it as almost like I created a little singularity in the middle, and then it imploded onto itself, and it just waves out.
Sure.
And kind of like a little supernova, that type thing.
So the bodies probably push the other 2 forward, and one of them might hit you and like knock you a little bit, Drake, but you know. You don't
Feels
get any
the air
damage.
of it.
Yeah, you feel it. Cliff, your turn.
I'm gonna just punch the guy in front of me. It's like, oh, you
Punch?
a lot in your...
Or club him.
Or club.
Club him.
Okay, do me the roll.
Where's the thing? Club. I need more screens on my computer. This thing, that's... No, that's the damage. This thing. Or, no, yeah, I'm doing it the right way. Yay! So
How do you want to kill him?
Once again, just bashing the head. And shouting, "Oh, you fancy guys with your fancy spells! Ah, I just have a club! Bum!" And that's the trick, apparently.
So yeah, he dies. Straight there.
Yay!
Head doesn't fall off this time, he just clumps to the ground.
Yay!
Drake, your turn. You've got 2 next to you, and Flint, there's 1 next to you left.
Okay. I don't know. There's only 2 left. I'll go with the original plan. I'm going to use Misty's Step, and I'm going to vanish and appear next to Plum, the other side.
Yep.
So let me bring that up for you. There you go.
That's your
so that's my
bonus action?
Yeah. So I guess I can still move then, actually, can't I? So I'll
You can
sort
still
of head for
move,
the
you can
door.
still do your action as well.
So I'll come and hide behind this door, the other side.
And
And
the tale of brave Sir Drake, who bravely ran away.
I'm protecting the orb. It's the orb they're after. So obviously I'll shout to the other guys.
See ya. This
Like,
is what
come
he's
on.
doing. This is what he's doing.
Okay, so I haven't got a ranged weapon. I can't use it. I've used the spells. I can't cast another spell. So I guess that's kind of it for me for the minute. I don't have any other actions I can use.
Do you not have a spell, or?
Well, I've got spells, but I've cast a spell as a bonus action, so I can't cast another spell.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you cannot. That's true.
And I don't have any ranged weapons or anything. So
You could ready up an action.
I could do. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll ready up an unarmed strike if somebody comes.
Or you've got a club as well. So.
Yeah, well, I've got the flat. I've got the torch. I'll ready up to hit somebody with a torch if they come within melee range.
Okay, so that is now the dead woman's turn, and she, very confused, looks around, and immediately, as soon as you kind of like disappear in your mist and reappear behind Plum, her eyes track you, and she follows you across the room. Then when you run through the door and she's looking directly at you, but she doesn't have enough movement to kind of like make it over, so she kind of like stops midway, again, completely out of it, unaware. This one now goes up to Flint, because Flint is in direct path of Drake, and goes for an attack. Fails. Dick. Plum.
I'm just gonna beeline to the old lady. Maybe. And man. Just gonna bash her in the.
Yep, roll me damage. And how do you want it to die?
Since I don't have a wall to jump upon and stuff, I'm just gonna hit her really, really hard in the stomach.
Sure. Once again, she collapses. She doesn't like have blood going everywhere. She just like kind of collapses in a heap. By the way, this is the same woman that was in the cave with you and collapsed.
Well, try to save you. My bad.
Okay, so I guess that's the end of your turn. There is now this guy here, without disengaging, is going to move towards Drake. So you have an opportunity to attack, Flint. And
yeah, he's busy.
He has an opportunity of silence attack.
I'll take it. Give me 1 sec. Let me get back in there. All right, so I'm just going to club him. Take a swing with the club.
Yep, roll me damage.
Hit 3.
So, I mean, it knocks him off balance, but he keeps going. He doesn't look like maybe he's broken his leg or something, like he's hobbling, but he makes it to the doorway. And he
hobbles in range. I hit him with I strike him with the flame.
Yep, sure. Roll me roll me your attack. If you roll me the club, then we can, like...
Yeah, okay.
You should have it in your character sheet.
Why does that not come up as an attack?
You could just do a 1d20 plus your wisdom. Or it might be strength. Sorry. Yeah, it'll be 1d20 plus your strength, whatever your strength is.
Okay.
And then we'll do a... yeah, so then roll me a... 1d4 plus your strength. Sure. So you do 3 damage. You're able to kill him. How do you want him to die?
I'll just literally shove the torch straight into the face and just
melts his face. Yeah, and
falls over backwards.
Falls over backwards. Absolutely. No, Flint's just had his turn, right? No, Flint, it's your turn.
Well, I guess there's only one guy left.
There's only one guy left.
I'm going to try a vicious mockery on him.
Sure.
Oh, wow, that's disappointing.
Wisdom save. It doesn't appear to have affected him.
Oh. So he doesn't take psychic damage.
Doesn't take psychic damage.
I just want to see what what's the other part of vicious mockery?
It's like
it has disadvantage. On the
it has disadvantage. Yeah, I've got that into account. He's got the disadvantage, but he doesn't take the damage.
Okay, that's it for me then.
Cool. Cliff,
Hi.
your turn. One guy left.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and kill him. I jump over to here. And I bash the bloke. This time, again in the head. Just like that.
Sure. You miss completely.
I run at him and I hit the wall instead. I just keep going to the right.
It's not a wall. It's like a chainmail fence kind of thing. But maybe you kind of like overshot, bounced off the fence, and just missed kind of thing. Just swung.
Yeah.
Drake, your turn.
Okay. I will. I'll come back into the yard and sort of stand. Actually, I can get right next to him. I'll come back and hit them with the another torch.
Sure.
Okay, so 8. Is that a miss? What? Hey?
What?
8.
0 successes? Oh, you need to do 1d20 plus 2, not equals 2.
Oh. Sorry.
I didn't know that.
19. Okay, that
interesting. Hits. Okay, so 19, that hits. Roll me the damage, which is the 1d4
yeah, oops.
Plus whatever your strength is.
Okay, 5.
So how do you want to kill him?
What I'll do is, as I come round, I sweep the legs, and I'll let Cliff. You can actually, follows up with an attack shortly thereafterwards.
Sure.
Plays on the floor and prone, and
okay, yeah. I think that's fair. Is that you were able to do that, and then with teamwork, Cliff gets the final blow on his head.
He gets revenge for that miss.
He gets revenge for the miss. And we're out of initiative. You all gain 100 XP from that.
Okay.
Remind me to tell Kath when he's back. And also Kath got 125 XP as well. I forgot to tell him. For the head of the prison that he beat up last stream. Is that right? No, 100 XP. So Kath's got 200 XP. You guys all have 100 XP from that battle.
Okay.
And yeah, you're kind of free to move around.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, is there going to be more prisoners? Was that all the prisoners here, or was it that's about as many as I've seen? The group actually? There was a second group getting served, wasn't there? I reckon that's about half the prisoners that I've seen. I don't know about everybody else thinks.
I don't know.
I suspect we might get some more. So does anybody know where the exit is?
Weren't
I mean,
we heading towards the barrier?
Yeah. It's Flint, wasn't it? Flint, wake up.
Flint just like kind of looks over and he says, "Aye, let's go towards the barrier."
Yeah, okay. So we'll make our way that way.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to teleport you onto the other side of here, because basically you go through the prison, there's no like there's nothing that kind of like stops you. No, not the guard. The guard is dead. He stays still. When you get onto this side, when you kind of come through here, you do notice that this guard that had kind of just given up and collapsed, he's like in his own bloody area. Flint kind of points into this direction to where the big door is. There's like a stone arch and a doorway, and he points there, and it is open for you.
Okay.
Before we leave, can I go check the pockets of that dead guard?
Yep. Roll me a...
Would you like me to roll? Okay.
You can roll
Investigation.
for it. Yeah, investigation. He's got a club.
I'm going to pocket.
How many clubs do you have now?
Just 2. I gave the other one to Cliff.
Okay.
The answer is yes. Need more clubs.
So, yeah, you kind of like go through here. When you step through, you notice that the light field, like a barrier field, so a lot of you haven't seen this yet. In fact, Drake and Cliff haven't seen. Actually, Cliff, no, you've not seen it because you were blindfolded when you were moved through this. Drake definitely hasn't. Cliff has been near this, but he hasn't seen it. So it's a light field. On the other side, it's kind of like a weird fog effect, so you can't really see too much further past it. But it just looks like it's shimmering. You're all sensing some form of magical energy from it.
I start storming at it like, oh, let's go through this barrier.
Please tell
So
me
the door's
that.
on the right.
So Flint will say, "Aye, that's the torture chamber down there, down this way, and this is the warden's office there."
Oh, okay. Should we have a poke about in the warden's office?
Torture chamber.
Maybe find some information. I don't know. Has anybody looked in there?
So I don't go to the
I
barrier
did.
yet.
I looked into the warden's office and I had found some just paperwork, and it was
Okay.
like a list, like a ledger of all of the past inmates and stuff, but they're all dead, so
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Should we try and walk through the barrier? So I'll hold the orb out and see if it affects the barrier as I get closer to it.
Are there any symbols or anything like that around the barrier? Is it?
No. There's no symbols.
Okay.
It's just a light barrier. It's like a force field. If you've ever seen Star Trek, it's a force shield kind of thing that's shimmering.
I'm sorry, I don't speak that kind of nerd.
It's like a weird nether portal kind of thing, so you can see through
Okay,
it, but
I was
it's
joking.
shimmering.
Yeah, so I'll walk up to it and I'll sort of have the orb like this, coming up towards it. And does it change the effect? Is there like a little hole that opens up that we can
The
fit or
light
anything?
shield doesn't, but everything
Okay.
around you does. Darkness falls in on you. The torches that were kind of like around in this room, they all go out. They extinguish, and you can't see anything but the light that is emanating from the orb. Even if you've got dark vision, it doesn't activate. You can't see anything but this orb, and it's vibrating in your hand, Draic. And then the light comes back up, and nothing seems to happen to the light shield.
Okay. I'll take a step back. I don't think it wants to go through there. Did you guys see that? It just went really dark.
See what? I didn't see anything. It was dark.
I'll come back. I said, here, right. So I carefully put the orb into Cliff's hands. Like I say, go walk up to the thing and you can find out for yourself. Be careful.
I licked the orb.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Let's die. That's this one, right? No, what's button? There's button.
Cliff still has the cloth over
Wow,
it.
are you fucking kidding me?
Well done. Your tongue doesn't fall off.
Yay!
Wow.
Instead, he grows another one.
This guy.
Cliff doesn't really believe in magic, I guess.
Your
And
tongue
it
doesn't actually
overpowers
touch
you.
the orb. It will not, there's something that's holding you back and suggesting you not to lick the orb. So you can't actually lick it. It's a
it tastes
divinely
like
power
air.
that is stopping you from your tongue
ta-
falling off.
Just tastes like air. I don't know what this is. And I just keep a hold of it.
So Drake says, if you want to experience what I experienced, walk up to the barrier but not through it.
No, the Cliff has seen enough because it turns off the light so he can't see anything. He doesn't want that. He doesn't.
Okay,
like
I'll take the orb back off, Cliff. I think
Okay.
that might be safer.
You think?
Yeah, then. What makes you say that?
No reason. No reason.
Okay. Sure.
I need a fucking drink. oh, fucking
Okay.
hurts.
Anybody got any ideas?
Can I just say, Animal, if that wasn't a nat 20, your tongue would have fallen out. Absolutely, 100% would have fallen out. You only managed to save that because that was a nat 20.
It's so crazy. He gets these nat 20s in the most convenient
I know,
spots.
it's very annoying.
It's ridiculous. I'm gonna hide behind this tree. Oh, that's never gonna work. Nat 20.
I mean, that's what you get when you play a joke character. The universe just aligns it with you that you are given the goddamn plot armor or whatever.
Okay. All right. Drake turns around and says, "What if we try and dig a tunnel under it?"
Roll me a
Make the dwarf
history
roll
check,
that.
Draic.
Okay. Sheet somewhere. Here we go. History. There we go.
Never mind.
Yes. What if we try and tunnel under it? Do
With
you think that'll
what?
work? Should we give it a go?
Just our hands and clubs.
Well, if you got some spades, then that's great. But something's better than nothing.
Did
I'm
you
not
tell
gonna-
us that the thing melted rock earlier?
It melted the iron pickaxe, the orb, yeah, but it doesn't like that barrier.
Try sticking it under. Yeah, try using the orb to dig.
That's worth a shot. I'll do that. Okay, so I'll sort of take the cloth
Just don't give it to the fucking dwarf.
How big is the orb? Is it?
It's probably about the size of your head.
Okay. So with 2 hands
But
either side.
completely spherical, like, you know,
Okay.
perfect sphere.
So I'll take the cloth off the top. So there's still cloth on the sides. 2 hands either side. And then I'll hold it against the ground and see what happens.
It drops on the floor and rolls away.
Okay.
Yay!
I'll go chase it and stick it back in the cloth.
Chimney?
Isn't there a fire pit in here where we heated up the irons for the branding? I would imagine there's a chimney.
yeah. Sorry, yeah. I didn't spot that you'd gone into the what's it? Sorry,
Torture chamber?
Yeah, torture chamber. I was visually looking at trying to imagine other stuff. Anyway, okay, so we'll come to you in a second, Flint, because you've now split from the party. So I'm gonna stick with Drake for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll grab the orb back and wrap it back up. It says, no, it's not going to dig a hole. But where's Flint gone?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just-
come on, should we go see what he's up to? He must be in one of those two doors. So I'll go take a peek in the warden's office.
So as you enter into the warden's office, Drake, you see a desk in front of you. On the desk are the numbers shining gold, and they are, what was your fucking numbers again? I've lost them. 482.
Yep.
So it's your numbers.
Oh, my Pacific note, not all of us collectively.
Nope, just yours.
Just yours. Okay.
I can't get to the door, so I'm just gonna chill there.
Is there any other numbers listed?
Nope, just yours. It's kind of like engraved into the desk. Plum,
Okay.
as you go through, you notice the room's completely changed. So the layout has completely changed. The chest with like all the papers, that's now a bookshelf with books. And there were, I think before there was like a sleeping area kind of over here.
Yeah.
That's now a very regal armchair kind of thing. So it looks very different.
This is not the same room that I was in. This is completely different.
I'll point
It
out
has
the
to do
glowy.
with the fact that you were named Warden. Look around, see if you can interact, because that was not there. The bookcase was there. I have no idea
Alright.
what that is.
I'll point to the glowy numbers on the desk. Can you see that?
Can I see that?
Does Plum see the
Yes.
482? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's
All right.
engraved into the desk. It's like painted gold.
Okay.
Like it's an engraving.
All right. I'll have a flick through the bookcase.
Roll me an investigation check. Cliff, what are you doing, by the way? Are you just kind of like hanging back?
Yeah, I'm just sitting. I'm just waiting.
Okay.
He's probably licking the fucking floor.
So the books, you kind of go. You take the first one off the shelf, and it's basically a book of numbers, and it says 001 deceased, 002 deceased, and so on and so forth. So that's the first book that you find. And I'm going to leave you two there for a sec in that room as you kind of like look through the books and explore the room a little bit better. Flint, you go to the fire pit, which has been extinguished. The body of the woman is there. There's blood from her neck that's just dripping out. Like, this is not how you left her. She is dead. Completely dead. The fire pit here, which does have a chimney, you kind of look it up, but it looks it's very narrow. It's kind of like about the size a rat could maybe get up, or a bat or something like that, but it's nothing that you could get up yourself.
All right.
It's a
well, then I
pipe,
head
basically,
back.
a small pipe like that.
I'm going to head back out then, and then I'm going to hear the rustling around, and I'm going to go into this room as well.
Yeah, so you also notice that room has completely changed.
Oi! I slept in this room. What the fuck happened? Plum, what did you do?
It wasn't me. It has to do
left you in
with
this
him.
room.
And I'm pointing at Drake.
I didn't
He
do
hasn't
anything.
been
It's
in
the
this
first,
room before.
But
first time I've been
look
here.
at the desk. It has his numbers.
Ain't my number no more. But
Sure it is. You still got on your wrist. It's in mud, but it's still there.
well, it's a bit smudged now.
Starting to sweat off.
I go over to the desk and I start going through the drawers and taking a look inside the desk.
Investigation check, please.
Yeah, hold on a second. Jeez, you're so bossy.
I'm just gonna plop down in the armchair.
So have I come across their numbers? For the other members of the party?
I mean, you probably would have flicked to them. They are still saying active, alive.
Okay.
Actually, no. There's a blank gap where their numbers were. So they are known, including yours, no longer in there. So...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flint, the first book that you pick up, you open it up, and it's actually got a list of diagrams.
This is from the desk?
This is from the desk, yeah.
Okay.
There's a list of diagrams. So there's 3 boxes. There's one box in the top right of the piece of like the page that you're looking on, and inside that box are like little crosses. On the left, there's another box on the top left, and there are crosses inside that box and one circle. In the bottom left of the page, there is another box with just crosses. And then there are lines kind of connecting the top 2 together, and there is a line that kind of goes down the middle of that line and links up to the bottom square. So, do you want me to kind of do a quick scribble?
Yes.
Yes. So,
Yes.
So I didn't prepare this. I forgot to prepare this. Looks kind of like that. Stream's not going to be able to see it very well, but
I see it, so
it might be flipped, so you might, yeah. So that is a circle there.
It looks like the 3 jails. I'm looking at them. It looks like the 3 jail cells, like the 3 cell blocks. I wonder. And I hold it up to Drake. I go, Drake, does this make any sense to you?
No.
Drake, roll me a history check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you remember one of the prisoners told you about a secret hidden passageway the first time that you entered into the thing, and it was in the chamber next to yours, in your jail cell. You suddenly remember this.
Oh! Yeah, there was an escape plan.
It was like right at the start, so it kind of makes sense that you've forgotten, and it also kind of makes sense that Drake has forgotten as well, because he's gone through a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's been a lot of excitement. Yeah, no, I remember now. The prisoner opposite me, he was telling me about an escape plan. I wonder if this is it. I wonder if this is something to do with that.
Let's go. Let's try it out. Did you find anything in those books?
Boy, speaking of prisoners, didn't we just get some new ones? 924 and 923 in the East Block? Should we, go rescue them?
I think they might try to kill us.
They seemed okay. They didn't.
Did you not just see the zombie mob that we fought there?
I think that was because they were lower numbers, isn't it? I don't know.
Gods were low in numbers. They all died.
The lower numbers are all dead.
These were higher numbers. I don't know. Okay, I just remembered that there are other people somewhere in the East Block. Just
This coming from the cold-blooded murderer.
listen. I found somebody in the
worrying
torture chamber.
cannibalistic.
She didn't look too good. I just wanted to end her misery of being tortured. Listen, she didn't have any fucking food on her. I was angry, and when
She
I
was
get
hangry.
angry,
All right, so I said let's get over and let's check that cell to see how they did on that escape plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Take the book and I throw it in my bag just in case. All right.
Sure.
I guess we're just gonna...
So, something else that it says in the book.
Okay.
There are little pictograms. There is a pictogram of a little spoon. There's a pictogram of a Minecraft pickaxe, I guess.
A pickaxe? Okay.
Yeah, a pickaxe, that's the one. So there's like a little spoon, a pickaxe, there are some shackles, and there is a set of keys.
Well, I've got keys. We can grab a spoon on the way. You said did you have a pickaxe? Does anybody have a pickaxe?
Pick.
Hey, dwarf! Where's your pickaxe?
What do I look like?
I had a spoon as well.
Bloody. Not all dwarves have pickaxes, you know.
So do you not have one then? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Then why do we carry the dwarf with us? Alright. Drake, you said you were mining.
So, Cliff probably would have had shackles. And they probably would have been left in the tortured chamber, just so you're aware. Like, when he was shackled up onto the torture rack.
I probably have shackles on my belt from being a guard.
You've definitely got the keys.
Alright. I come in, I grab the shackles off this dead corpse.
Okay.
Alright, so we got shackles, we got keys. We just need a pickaxe and a spoon. And the spoon we can pick up as we go through the kitchen.
So there was a box of pickaxes down in the mines, but there's other stuff down the tunnels apparently. We probably, yeah. But yeah, before we went into the mines, there was a box of pickaxes.
Boy, so let's go grab one of those. Lead the way, Drake.
Okay. Well, we'll go to the kitchen first. Grab a spoon. What are we doing with this stuff?
Because
What?
The
there's pictures of
plan.
it on the book. I put the book out and I point at the 4 images.
Okay. Drake's confused. Okay, all right. Well, it's a plan. It's something. Let's just go do it. And then we'll go have a look at this hole. Yeah. So we'll go to the kitchens, grab a spoon, go back to the mines, the entrance to the mines, and grab a pickaxe from the box, the storage, because they had some.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then assuming we've done that, we'll head over to the.
And we're doing this together in case we run into more.
Sure.
Yeah.
So which way are you going into the mines? Because there's a mine entrance over here if you wanted to go that way.
When I remind him, like, that's the one that I came from and the old lady was from.
Yeah.
Boy,
And there would have
do that.
been pickaxes down there as well, Plum, so you would have be aware of that.
So let's go grab that one.
Yeah, we'll go into the first one because if that's where the old lady's from, presumably we fought all of those. I still reckon that was only half the prison.
Okay, so you kind of head down into the mountain here. When you get up to the mountain, it opens for you, as all the other doors have. and you kind of go down. You go down like a staircase, and right where you're expecting it to be, there is a chest or a box, a crate with very blunt pickaxes. So one of you can pick that up. And then you can kind of like come back.
I say the dwarf, but never mind.
You could give it to the dwarf. You could keep it. It's kind of entirely up to you. So then you come back out into the courtyard there, and as soon as you open that door, Drake,
Great.
there are a bunch of people that are there, and I would like you all to stop what you're doing. And I'm going to give you a chance to get into the courtyard here, and I would like you all to roll initiative again.
Not again. What
Yes,
have
again.
you done?
Yeah. I selected. Hopefully. Nisha.
Valid token.
There's the other half of the prison you were waiting for.
I incidentally knew that this was coming.
Yeah, I think everyone knew that was coming, right? Like,
I don't know.
Well, I had started walking away and accidentally walked and saw the light through the door,
sure.
but my character didn't.
Oh, right. I see. You went through it, but got you. Okay. Yeah. So, Drake, you open the door, and actually, what happens here? They have a surprise attack because you know they're able, as soon as you open the door, they're on you, kind of thing. So, this guy is here first. He's right in the doorway, and he's going to attack you. And actually, yeah, he's attacking towards you, and that is the unarmed strike. He hits you for 1 damage. The next one kind of comes rushing up, and instead of attacking you, he's going to try and grapple for the orb that you've kind of got. So they're both kind of in the doorway, and he's grabbing for that orb. So that is going to be a D20, please. Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw? I rolled a 6, so they grab it from you and they pull it, and the orb goes flying into the air. And
they've got the orb.
Yeah, it goes far into the room, but he doesn't keep hold of it. It just like you let go, and it just goes flying into the room, and that's the end of his turn. Plum, it's your turn. The orb at the moment here, I'll put it on the map, is here.
You roll 17. Wow.
Yeah.
What's your dexterity, Plum?
My dexterity?
Yeah.
14.
I should go first.
I don't know. I just did auto sort there, so
Okay.
Yeah, I was late on it
fine.
again. So
I can swap you around.
17 as
Sorry,
well.
Flint.
No worries.
Flint's
I'm gonna
turn.
cast Shatter right in the middle of the group.
Drake, what is your dexterity, real quick?
It's 2.
2. Flint, what was yours?
Yeah.
2 as well.
Right. Well, Flint's turn first because Drake discount was slow on the die roll.
Yep, no worries.
All right. So I want to cast Shatter.
Where are you casting that?
Kind of. So I'm going to hit the guys right by the door. So kind of right there, I guess. I guess we're back here because it's a 10-foot radius, right? 10-foot radius. So it reaches out 20 feet.
I will give you
Total.
this kind of area. So, yeah, so what do I need to do? I need to roll...
If I'm here, shouldn't I hit, like, everybody in this circle?
Mm,
The 10-foot radius, right? If I'm aiming right on top of that blue square. Or blue person, that's who I can see.
yes. Yeah. Almost. Not quite him. This
Almost.
one.
Okay.
This one's
Okay.
clear. This one's clear as well. And there are other people in the room.
There's
that are
probably
clear.
others, and I can't see.
Yeah, so
I'm just-
you can hit 5 here. So I'm going to get them to roll.
okay.
Dex.
They're gonna take. They're all dead
So
anyway.
dead. Oh yeah, dead anyway. That's true because they 17 and a half with bang, bang, bang. Immediately, like loads clear, dead. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna pass through Drake, and I'm gonna move in and stand in front of the door.
Sure. The orb, by the way, is here, so it's just on the floor.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna head over to the orb, and I'm gonna pick it up with some cloth. Like I'm just gonna put Where's the cloth that was wrapped in?
It's probably still in Drake's hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I just take my tunic or whatever and just kind of try to pick it up.
Well, you've got your jacket, right?
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
I take my jacket and I wrap
Pick
it
it up.
around and I pick it up.
Sure. I'll let you do that. Yeah. So you're able to pick that up, and now you've got the orb, and that's the end of your turn. Drake.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm going to cast Frostbite on Bat Cat Lady in front of Flint.
Sure. This, by the way, is one of the ones that entered that you were talking about earlier. This one.
Oh, it's one of the new ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of the new ones.
So you cause a numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, they take 2 cold damage
Okay. So it takes the 2 cold damage.
and is disadvantaged on the next weapon attack roll.
Sure. Okay, I need to remember that 'cause she's up next. Or the weapon attack, like, is it on an unarmed strike, a weapon attack? I think
Next
it counts, doesn't it?
For the end of its turn.
Yeah, I think it counts.
Yeah, well, I mean, the disadvantage is from being frozen, so.
Yeah. Are you going to move, or?
Yeah, well, I've got the orb, so Oh, hello. I'll move into the room and take a stance next to Flint.
Sure.
Um,
Plum, your turn. You can probably move to there, I think.
Yes, please.
So yeah, you also go into the room and you've got like 4 people kind of surrounding you.
Can I try to? I can't tell it. The one to the left. Can I try to hit?
It's probably a
Does it have
little
enough
bit out
movement?
of reach for you.
Okay.
It's like 5 feet, 6 feet away. So. Unless you've got a really long arm span.
Nope. You know what? Can I try to throw, like, I was just like running in there and, you know, I didn't check corners, so I just like kind of ran past the 2. And then like, I'm like, oh shit, there's somebody to my left. And just as like kind of like a reaction thing, throw one of the clubs at them.
Yes.
Okay. I will throw one of the clubs. I don't know how that would.
Just roll me the club roll for me.
Nope.
You throw the club.
All done.
So I run in. Don't check my corners. And I'm just like, what? And just
Pretty much.
get scared.
Just throw the club. It ends up like way over here, like not even in a resemblance of in fact, it's gone through. No, I didn't mean to move you. It's gone through that window here, and it's just like ended up in the kitchen back there, and you just hear it like clunk. Probably knocks a spoon onto the floor or something silly like that. A lady.
Oh, good. We were looking for that.
Found it.
So that is now this person's turn. It's going to go over to you, Flint, the bard, and has disadvantage and misses. It is then this person's going to go over to Flint with advantage, I think, because flanking. So 12. Does the 12
misses.
hit? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. And it is then this person kind of climbs over the table, goes over to you with flanking. So
Yes.
16?
Yeah.
Hits you for 1.
Okay.
Cliff, your turn.
Okay. I just run in. Let's see. Hold on. I have to think. For running. Hold
So
on.
you probably can't. I don't know if what you can see on your end, but you can probably see Plum like ran into the room and then threw a club, but you can't see.
Yelled.
Can you see any like enemies or from
No,
where you
not
are?
at the moment, but I know that there's something there, so the one thing I decide to do is not a smart thing, but I'm a dwarf, that is not really that smart, so it speaks for itself. I'm gonna use this one. This. Charger.
When you use your
So I'm
dash, you can use a bonus action to make. Oh, yeah, that works.
So I run in, and I basically go this way, this way, this way, and run straight into here, and I just keep going and hit the wall. They're like, I'm gonna get you, Pong!
Okay. Well, I don't think
really
you're
see-
that dumb. Like, you're not that dumb, Cliff. Like, you'd go through there and immediately see like this person over here. You'd see
charge
that
at
your
them,
friends are in
yeah.
combat, so you'd be able to like kind of change direction on this.
So I charge at this bloke here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get you,
What are you gonna do? You're gonna
Cool.
do your melee weapon attack, or are you gonna just shove the
Uh,
creature?
I'm gonna... What is shoving? What does that
So
mean?
if you move at
Just
least
push
10
them
feet in
10
a
feet
straight
away.
line immediately before taking the bonus action, you either gain a +5 to the damage attack, or you can kind of like shove them down to their feet so they become prone.
Oh.
But you have to roll for that, I think.
I'll just attack.
Sure, so you get +5 to the attack's damage roll if you hit. So roll me
Yeah.
your damage, please.
This...
No.
So 10.
No.
No?
Roll me the attack first, sorry.
Oh. Well, this then. 11!
So that hits. So
Yay!
10. So yeah. How do you want to do it?
In this case, bashing them in the chest, basically. And maybe watching them explode into gore?
That's what you think happens. That's what you see happens. They explode and go into gore, but probably what happens, you just whack them and they go flying across the room. And you kind of like, in your mind's eye, they like splatter against the wall there, but
Yeah,
they just kind of
explosions,
crumple.
yeah.
It's bludgeoning
Yeah.
damage. You've still got movement, by the way. You can still like make it up here, but you can't do anything. You can't do your action.
I just stumble over here and make a stance of like, come and get me!
Because you did like a bonus dash, so.
Yeah.
Oh wait, when you use your action to bonus, you you used your action to dash, then you had your
Yeah.
bonus melee weapon that got you.
Okay, so I'm over here. Yeah.
But you can still move. You've still got that dash. Like it doesn't deplete your movement once you've done your
Okay.
your bonus action, right? You can
So
still
I'll stand over here, just make a stance of like, come and
Yeah.
get me!
because basically how a dash works, you can double your movement speed, right? But
Yeah.
you in between your movement, you can still attack, and then you use the rest of the movement because you've got that bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's dead. Flint, your turn. You've got 3 surrounding
Boy.
you, but then you've also got Drag and Cliff on either side, so you've got advantage if you wanted to just attack, or...
I can't attack because I'm oddly holding the orb currently.
Correct?
So I can't arm a weapon at this point.
Correct.
So what I'm going to do...
You'd have to use an action to swap.
Yeah.
Like, you could
Bash
put
him
it
in the
in
head with the orb.
What's that?
Bash him in the head with the orb.
I could, but... Jesus, I don't even have any attacks. The psychic shit didn't do much for them last time. Do I use my last spell slot and do another shatter? No, because that's going to hurt us.
Yay!
I mean, I could cast it on Cliff, and it would still hit me. Fuck. This sucks.
You know what else sucks? A vacuum cleaner. I'm funny.
I mean, you could disengage and move away.
I could. I'm gonna disengage, and
Thank you.
I want to go stand behind Plum. Actually, I'm gonna go behind this door. And can I close the door? Or is that still an action?
I'll allow you to close the door if you want to close the door.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna put my ear to the door and listen.
Drake, your turn.
Okay. I am gonna cast Flame Blade. Is that not showing up? That's weird. Okay, so I cast Flame Blade, and I will strike at the one that's. Oh, there it is. Strike it at the one that's in front. Sorry, it came up with a message.
How does this work? So you have a fiery blade in your free hand. Oh, nice. Oh, I remember you doing this before. Explain it. Describe it.
Well, literally, it's sort of the handle slowly forms, and it is just literally a flaming scimitar. And it is, yeah, it's like a like the Balrog kind of, like, if you imagine that from Lord of the Rings with a whip sort of thing, but it just forms freehand. It's going to be an offhand hit because obviously the other hand's got the scorch. But yeah, I'll strike that at Ghosty Head. Like, I don't know, the one directly in front. So it's going to be.
So, do you have a thing for that, like roll damage? Or?
I don't, but it's going to be a. Well, it's going to be a scimitar attack, isn't it? On a hit, target takes.
I might have deleted it, and I shouldn't have. Sorry, bear with me.
It's all right. Well, it's going to be.
Yeah, I think I might have deleted it from your character sheet.
Attack.
Like your old character sheet, if I remember. Oh no. I'm trying to fix it for you now. Bear with me.
Okay, no worries.
Take your time.
Is it so explain what the scimitar would be. Is it like a...
But just that, I mean, it's a flaming...
It's just a... Is it a scimitar like +1 or 2? Or is it just like a general scimitar?
Well, I think it'd be a general scimitar.
Okay. I've dropped one in your...
Okay.
In your... what's it then? So you should be able to... There you go. And then I presume the damage is fire damage, is it?
Yeah, so it does 3d6 fire damage.
Okay, 3d6 fire damage. Yeah, sure. So roll damage for it.
So 13.
13. Yeah. So how do you want to kill him?
Literally plunge the blade straight into the chest, give it a twist, and it's like searing flesh and burning, kind of like gooey mess coming out the middle.
Okay, so Plum. Unless you want to move, Drake.
I will. Where did Flint go? It's vanished.
He literally went through the door and closed it behind him. He ran away.
I'll go
did the
take up the
Drake
guarding
maneuver.
position. Doing the Drake maneuver. I'll go and hold the door, stand in front of it, protect.
That's the wrong
Protect
door, but
the,
okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I'll go stand in front of the door, stop anybody going through it.
Okay. So as you, because like there were two people that were very close to you, and you didn't disengage, they're both going to attack with an opportunity attack. That's the first one, so that's 10. Is that a hit?
So I got +1 armor.
So I would imagine not. And then the 16 will be, so you take 1 damage from that then.
Okay.
Plum, your turn.
So I'm gonna take my other club and just, swing away.
Yep, and roll me damage. Yep, you kill, like straight in the head. That one's dead.
I made up for it.
You've got a little, you got a little bit of movement if you want.
No, I'm just going to, back up. Just watch the door as well, just like another layer.
Sure. Okay, so now it is her turn. She knows where the orb is, and she kind of sees the 2 obstacles and is going to go to you, Plum, and just attack. And that is a hit, I believe. So you take 1 damage. And that's the end of her turn. So Cliff.
Because she passed Cliff, does he get an opportunity?
Probably not, because I don't think he was within range.
Okay.
No.
It is Cliff's turn, though, so...
Hi. I'm gonna just bash this person with a club. Boop. Hello?
What was that? Sorry, I'm on a different screen. 17, yeah, roll damage.
Okay. Oh. 4, yay!
Yeah? How do you want to do it?
Just bash. Head bash once again.
So yet again, you get the kill because I think Drake gifted it to you. That brings you to the end of initiative. So Flint has ran away. What are you guys gonna do?
I guess
Have I
let
heard
Flint
with
know
my-
that he can come back in, and we can go get that spoon.
Is it clear?
Who's going to be spooned?
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Aight. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to go get the spoon, I guess. Or you guys are going to get the spoon.
I see a spoon next to the club, and I pick up the club. Well, I look at everybody, and as I'm holding it, I'm still holding this awkward orb in my jacket, and I'm looking at somebody, and I'm like, right there, get it, it's right there.
And I'm going to grab the spoon then.
Do you want me to take the orb?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I'm
I'll take it.
helpful, I got a spoon.
Carry it 1 arm again.
And I'm gonna pick up that club.
Let's go clubbing. Womble's very quiet. It always scares me when he's quiet.
I know, he's planning.
Yeah, so
He's planning
you're able to, you pick up your club, you pick up the ladle, and there's
Spoon,
nothing
sorry.
that kind of stops you. Was there anything else that you needed? No, I think that was the 4 things, right?
Yeah, spoon, pick, keys, and
A handful of gruel.
Handful of
No,
gruel. Okay.
what was the fourth thing?
So you had your
Lovely.
shackles, the
it,
keys,
shackles,
the
yeah.
spoon, and the pick.
Yeah,
Which you
we
all
have
have.
all 4.
Okay,
Boom, we
so
teleported.
you go back into what is your it's your cell block, your old cell block, Drake. In the cell, so this was your cell. Actually, he was over on this one. This one was your cell here. This. Stop opening that goddamn door! I swear to God. What door? It's gone. This. So this, what is the cell block of the inmate 314, I believe, that it was the first person that you were serving food with. He's dead, and this was the cell that you were in, and this was the one that they alluded to there. So I will actually unsecret the door because you kind of know that there's a thing there, but you have to go in character, go and find it.
So, yeah, you said it was in this. This was the empty cell right here, and that's where he said the tunnel was.
All right, let me try my keys to get in there.
All right, we'll go in and start having a look round. Start like lifting the bed up and
Yeah.
all sorts of things.
Roll me investigation checks, please, with advantage. You know what you're looking for. You know you're looking for like a passageway or something.
And we're all looking.
Yeah, and you're all looking.
Yep. I'm looking too. Just looking.
Yeah, Drake. So you very quickly are able to find a very small passageway. Well, it's small for you, but probably the other party members aren't going to find it tight. But it's something that you might be able to like squeeze through with huge claustrophobia. And you kind of like poke your head through probably what is 2 meters worth of like rock face, and it opens up into a chamber and a little corridor. So I'll open that up for you. And the corridor you can kind of crawl across. And if you wanted to go through it, you can.
Well, I'll say here it is. I'll let the others know. This is the entrance. Who wants to go
Hey.
first?
I'll head in first.
Cool. So, are you all kind of like going to follow in, or?
Would be
Yeah, I'll
a good
take up
idea.
the rear.
I'll go in
That's what
front
she
of Cliff
said.
just in case he gets stuck.
Sure. Okay. So, Flint first, then Cliff, Drake, and then Plum, right? So as you get in, like you notice that this kind of corridor gets bigger and bigger, and you're able to stand, and it starts spiraling down, and you start going down these staircases, and you're going and going and going, and it feels like you're doing this for like 20 minutes, but you're making progress, and the walls around you are changing from like this rock to a very familiar marble that you have seen before in Zamir's temple. And then it opens up. You see a bright light and a very warm heat. And you end up in a place you've been before.
Motherfucker.
This is what I'm mining towards.
There
Then,
are
I guess.
4 doors in front of you, all with different pictures on. The first one is a pair of shackles.
Yep.
And there's like a little slot for the exact shackles to fit into.
I pull the shackles out of my pocket and I put them into the slot.
Yeah. You've done this before. You know what's going to happen. The door swings open, and then you can walk over this like long corridor, this long bridge with fire emanating from either side of you. I think you all know where you are. You're in Zamir's temple. The next one, you've got a ladle.
Hey, Plum, come put the spoon in.
I don't have the spoon. The dwarf does.
Oh,
I'm gonna
stop!
spoon the
Pull it out of your
door.
mouth and stick it in the slot.
I'm gonna spoon the door, and I shove the spoon in there, in the key lock.
Sure. And you're able to go through. I don't have any barriers on this because I took them away because it ruined the map. So then you go up to the next one, and this one has a pickaxe.
Who picked up the pickaxe?
Plum, are you coming? There she is.
Put the pickaxe in.
I honestly can't remember. I'll say I have it. I put it in.
Sure. So, and again, it like disseminates, it opens up, and finally you get to the archway at the end, and you can see that there is a set of keys, a keychain, and there's like a place for it in the door.
I'm like, I guess I don't need these anymore. I put the keys in the slot.
Cool. When you open up, you see the same familiar beings at the top, like going down into a plinth, and they all go, "Hey!"
I wave happily at them.
And they're bowing to you, and they're doing all the same thing that they were doing before when they were kind of like honoring you. And there is once again a shimmering purple portal doorway.
A purple piper portal.
Well, should we go through it, boys and girl?
Yeah.
All right. I walk through it.
Sure.
And I follow.
I too.
And that is where we're going to end today's session. There we go. How did you feel like that?
Good.
We made it out of that place.
So, just so you're all aware,
Yeah.
from the last encounter that you just went through, you got 100 XP. From the first encounter, you got 100 XP, so that's 200 in total. And
Cat has
Flint,
310.
you got another 100 from last session that I forgot to tell you about for the
Boss fight.
for the boss fight. Yes. Now, before you do that, just check your character sheets for me, please.
Mm-hmm. And then look at...
See if you've got your equipment. You might need to refresh them. You might need to close out and then go back in.
Let's try that.
Flint the Bard. I have... Yes. I have all my equipment.
So you
loading.
update your experience on that character sheet, not the other one.
Wow.
And I gotta go look at what's required to level up again.
Also, for completing Zanmir's time puzzle, I'm going to call it, you'll gain 2,000 XP. For escaping the prison.
Okay.
So, yeah, you might need to have a look, see where you are. You might have leveled up, actually. Some of you might have. I'm not sure.
Are we still 10 years older, or are we magically younger
We'll
again?
find out next episode.
Okay.
That'll be in a
just happy
couple
I
of
had
months'
my
time.
Magma, you know?
I'm glad I have my hammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, at the moment you don't, but you will. You'll get it back at the end of this session.
Okay.
Like the beginning of next.
Because part of my... what's we call it?
Yeah, your bond. Basically,
but-
you broke your bond because you lost your hammer. Which is why
Yeah,
you
but
should never make your bond a physical object. It should be like something ethereal, because if it's then I can't fuck with you, basically.
Yeah, but I'm... it's character development. That's what I call it.
I am 200 points shy from leveling.
Oh, that's
Sadness.
sad. Did anyone else level? Because I feel like Flint is behind
6,500.
you guys.
6,500.
Yeah, I'm
6500
at
is level 5.
6181.
Oh, really?
6181 here.
So Flint is now
So I'm
ahead.
I'm at
Yeah.
Done a little bit more
41,000.
combat.
4100, I mean.
Well, okay, so the reason why we're
should have
not
gotten
sure...
the 2 though. Did you already add the 2 animal?
Yeah. But I'm still at 4100. I think I missed out on some XP. I don't know.
I feel like you should be matching me in discount.
That is again? How much?
6181.
6181. Okay, so that's an addition of 2,000 for me.
Yeah, because we stopped doing that split for me, right?
Oh, we did,
Well,
yeah. Yeah, we combined them,
okay.
didn't we? Yeah. Yeah.
So-
That's why you're ahead, because you did do a lot more
Yeah.
combat at one point as the Warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, originally we were leveling the 2 personalities as
Separate.
2 different characters.
Yeah, but I decided to stop that because it was very quickly apparent that both Flints were going to be underleveled, like, if we carried on like doing that. So, yeah, it very quickly realized that. So yeah, they level up at the same speed. So yeah, Flint will have
Alright.
more experience. Well, did you enjoy that? How did you
was
find the
good.
prison? Like, I feel like I forced the escape on you at the end because I
think it needed to
realized
be
you
done
all
'cause we
forgot
weren't-
what I was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been such a big gap, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
I don't take notes, and that's my fault. But
No,
I take
well,
really bad notes. It doesn't
well,
help.
I mean, in my head, gradually you were meant to, like, one of the first things that I think Drake could have done is, like, search his chamber and, like, get into the chamber next to him kind of thing, but he never did that. Like, he never tried to get into that other prison cell, because he could have searched into that and then found the corridor and be like, oh, it's Sandman fucking with us again.
Okay.
And you could have figured that out and then, like, okay, we need to get this, and this. But then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it you in the book. The book was going to be there at the end anyway, just in case you didn't, like, kind of solve the puzzle. So it was kind of like a cheat sheet. So I kind of already planned that. But I forgot to upload the actual diagram, so I had to make a quick diagram real quick.
and I was just wandering the fucking prison, doing a fucking power play.
Well, you were the key. Also, another thing was, as soon as all the characters combine, your shackles fall off, and then you get your magic back. Because the whole point of that is Zanmir is kind of telling the characters that they need to be together to have their powers. That, you know, and then there's other things that were going off as well.
Yeah.
I remember there's something about
Powers
Cliff's mother.
combined.
Mother, yeah.
What about Cliff's mother?
We gotta go
Something,
find her.
I don't
She's
know.
alive.
Yep.
Potentially, yeah.
And then
You don't know where you're going to
something
end up.
about
That's the thing.
elves.
Yeah.
You don't
So
know
Gotta
where
what,
you're
go
what
going
was
to
the
end
find
up.
other
out.
ones?
No, Divide. It's like we're that one episode of Star Trek, because I know.
Yeah, where Picard and Crusher can't get too far
Yeah.
away from each other. That's exactly what I've got in my head. That's exactly what I've got in my head, where they could hear each other's thoughts, and like the further they get away, they're like in pain and.
Yeah.
I was expecting you to go with
Wow.
Neelix and Tuvok.
Oh yeah,
Tuvok.
Tuvix, where
Yeah,
Janeway
that's
murders a
also
human,
a fun one.
a being,
That's
sentient
also a
being.
fun one.
Well, the first time,
The first
Or
time,
is that the
well,
second
one
time?
of yeah.
because there's a few times where
She's a few
she's
times where
basically-
she murders someone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I mean, there was the other time with when Tuvok lost his logic.
Oh yes, of course. When
Right,
he loses
basically-
that was late on. That's like season 7, right?
But that's another one where she basically killed another version of Tuvok.
Yep.
Was that late? I didn't think it was that late. 'Cause that was the
I
one
reckon
where,
it's season 6 or season 7. That one's a late one, because the Doctor's got his immobile emitter. 7's definitely in it, because he plays. He learns stuff with 7, right? I can't remember.
Does it?
Because it's after like
Tuvok.
Neelix and Tuvok are on like an away mission.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking the one where he actually starts making cakes and making
Yeah.
desserts and stuff. I don't remember the Doctor having a mobile emitter in that one, or 7. Because 7 does her little cooking thing too, where she becomes
Yeah.
a big chef and.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I reckon it's season 6 or 7. So it's somewhere towards the end, but I could be wrong.
Speaking of Lower Decks, I actually enjoyed the crossover on Strange New Worlds.
On Strange New Worlds. I haven't seen Strange New Worlds. I do need to watch season 2 and 3 of Lower Decks. It's on my list now, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll jump over to Strange New Worlds. I'm enjoying Lower Decks, actually. I kind of am. I didn't enjoy it the first time I saw it.
They did a crossover with Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds, where they brought 2 of the characters into real life.
Boimer and what's her face? As if she knows what anyone is talking about. So anyway, like, how did you guys... I was a little bit nervous with the concept of the prison, because it's like Dungeons and Dragons is a game where you're supposed to have like free reign of wandering the map and kind of doing whatever you want to do and, you know, interacting with NPCs. You didn't get that in this, so I was a bit nervous that... So I don't know how well that worked, but...
There was quite a bit of interaction with NPCs, trying to convince all the guards that we were actually in charge, and... Yeah.
It's a good mix of, like you know, trying to direct the party where it needs to go, sort of thing, and having that little bit of freedom.
That's good.
The prison setting, like you say, the prison setting itself does mean you are hemmed in, but I was alright. I was okay.
No, it's interesting. Like I said, I've just not seen I've not really seen a Dungeons and Dragons campaign where it's set solely in a prison before. So I thought, or a dungeon. Yeah, exactly. Like fully just locked in.
We had both Dungeons and Dragons, so we were set.
Yeah.
We actually did. Yes, that's true. I hadn't thought of that.
This was what the game is. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
In a dungeon, and there was dragons dropping off more prisoners.
Yes.
But did we ever see the dragons?
I did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just you, wasn't it, Flint, that saw the dragons?
I think so. I saw the dragonkin, yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. It wasn't actually dragons, it was dragonkin.
Dragonborn, yeah.
Dragonborn, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't actual dragons. At least, you know, I mean, you saw them through a light shield as well, so like they were shimmering and you didn't quite get the full thing, but you could figure out what they were.
Yep. Well, I was standing in the dungeon.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're going to end it there. Have a good night, evening, noon. Insert time zone here. Have I been recording this whole time? I don't remember. I have. That's okay. That's
Yay!
fine. Any final words of wisdom, Kath, actually, before I finish? I forget that I do this.
Absolutely.
Nah, stream can't see that.
No.
Stream can hear that, though.
Can they? I can't hear it.
Hear that?
No.
I can't hear it.
I've checked with earlier sound.
You can't hear my soundboard?
No.
Because mobile has it turned off on his end. He has it muted. You can mute it on your end.
Yeah.
Do I?
That
mine.
sucks.
Oh no, what a shame. I've muted your soundboard. Ah.
Oh no, the shenanigans.
Actually, no, I don't have you muted as a soundboard. It might just be in the channel that it's muted, maybe.
I heard the duck.
That's me.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear any of that. So maybe I just have sound mods muted locally for me. Maybe it's because I'm in streamer mode.
Yeah.
Maybe it's streamer mode that does it.
It could be, yeah, it could be.
Mine's not going off either.
I think when it first rolled out, we were messing around with it, and then you muted it for yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So it didn't make sense when I played the other thing too. Oh, you can't. We're gonna have to try to set it up so you can hear what I was doing. I think I played the one song when Drake took off.
Oh.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. No, didn't hear that.
Don't hear that at all.
Nope, didn't hear that.
Well then, all I was gonna say is Kath is right. See you guys later.
Okay. Any final words of wisdom? Discount.
Don't underestimate Kath's ingenuity, because stream's going to be subjected to that at some point.
Yep, that's true. Like, you guys will hear it. Any final words of wisdom, Animal?
Money makes lies, and lies make money.
So, don't oversleep, otherwise you'll miss important shit.
Yeah, that's as well.
Sleep's important.
Sleep is important. That's true. Sleep is important.
Don't
That's
try and
fine
pull
with
an all-nighter and then sleep during the day. That also well.
Final words of wisdom, Jen.
Somebody take the nat 20s away from animals looking. Like,
No!
rigged.
That's plot armor of the universe conspiring with me!
Got very lucky, didn't lose a tongue.
Yeah. I mean, time travel was involved anyway, so...
Was it, though?
Yeah, but it would have been fairly quiet for a while, at least, or we wouldn't have been able to understand.
No,
you.
we would. Exactly. It would just been like, la la la.
Oh!
Oh!
Hey!
And then Cat saying he doesn't sound any different to him.
I was going to say, would it have made much difference?
Or actually is more intelligible now to Cat.
Right.
Oh, is
And then
that...
making some
What was that,
Warcry
Flint?
call of like... and then
Timmy's
making
got
some
stuck
Warcry
down the
call
well?
And then making some Warcry call of like... "Ah!" And then... That's all.
Okay, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Make sure you all have a lovely night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. See you on the flip side. Bye! Bye-bye!
Bye.
Later! Bye! Bye! Or goodbye! Bye!